Welcome to Mzansi. It is your feel-good breakfast show, and welcome to the Thursday edition of Expresso. We greet you with open hearts and big smiles as well, and coming to you live from the beautiful Cape Town. And what a show we got lined up for you today, hey?
Yesterday was crazy. It was a bit of madness.
It was.
And I quite like that for us. So I'm hoping we're going to have that same energy today. It was beautiful today, looking even just as good. A lot of the action is happening up in Joburg this morning, so brace yourselves. We're going to cross over to Zanele and Chanley, who have, yes, let's be honest, even more energy than we do, believe it or not. So they're going to take us through some of the amazing high points this morning. Good morning, girls. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, family. Oh, my goodness.
Good morning, Cape Town. Good morning, Mzansi. It's Chad and Zed holding it down here in Johannesburg. We're coming to you live right here at the Samsung DQX studios.
It's true, my friend. We always make sure that we got a whole lot of hype. I mean, Cape Town is being very, very modest this morning. There's a whole lot of energy throughout South Africa. All thanks to you being with us, because we are a feel-good breakfast show family. But this is where we get to tell you what's coming on up. My friend, we're still on the road to the Metro FM Music Awards 2026. And today we get to be joined by the brand new Green Room hosts, Muesli and Scoop Makatini, the voices behind Not Like Us, and the two powerhouses that are shaping SA street culture. And we love both of those individuals so much.
Absolutely. Plus, we also have singer-songwriter Langa Mavuso.
Yes.
He joins us as he celebrates his nomination for Best R&B Song for Dangerous, a track that is literally taken the whole country by storm. And then, my Feel Good fam, you thought we were done. We said no, because it's a Feel Good breakfast show. And of course, from the screen to business to island life, we've got Amanda du-Pont. She is joining us as she takes on a brand new adventure on Tropica Island of Treasure.
It's true. Season 12 is loading. As the host, I can tell you it's going to be the biggest season yet. However, my friend, we're getting into all of that excitement very, very soon. But first, we need to take care of business. So, Cape TZ Foshizi, my Carissa, tell us what's in the news headlines, please.
Zan and Chan, absolutely. With just 2 minutes after 6 o'clock, let's delve straight into your national news headlines. Where the East London Magistrates Court yesterday heard final arguments in the sentencing of Julius Malema, with the state urging a harsh custodial sentence for firearm-related offences linked to a 2018 rally. Now, prosecutors argued his actions, captured on video, posed a serious risk to thousands and warned the maximum penalty of 15 years imprisonment. Now, the defence maintained no one was harmed, but the state dismissed this as irrelevant to sentencing. The court heard that Malema's role as a lawmaker aggravates the offence. Judgment is expected today following the conclusion of arguments. In other national news, the City of Tshwane Metropolitan Municipality has initiated disciplinary action against its Chief Financial Officer, Gareth Mnisi, following his provisional suspension. Now, the Metro rejected his written submission after he was implicated by the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry in alleged tender irregularities. Now, officials say the process will allow for an independent investigation into claims. Mnisi is expected to appear before the Commission again, with his testimony under scrutiny. Now, the city has appointed Ntabiseng Mokete as acting Chief Financial Officer during the proceedings. In your international news making headlines, a Kenyan court has fined a Chinese national about 140,000 rand and sentenced him to 12 months in jail, and that's for attempting to smuggle thousands of live ants out of the country. Authorities arrested the man at Nairobi's main airport with more than 2,000 ants, believed to be destined for collectors abroad. Now, the court said a tough sentence was needed to deter growing cases of ant trafficking. Wildlife experts warn the trade reflects a shift from traditional poaching to lesser-known species, raising new ecological concerns. In other news, US President Donald Trump says the conflict with Iran is nearing an end as fresh diplomatic efforts gather pace to prevent renewed fighting. Pakistan's Army Chief Asim Munir has arrived in Tehran to help narrow gaps between the two sides following stalled talks. Officials say there are plans to resume negotiations soon, while Israel says it expects the 2-week ceasefire agreed last week with Iran to be extended. With Trump expressing optimism about a breakthrough, global markets have reacted positively, though uncertainty remains over whether a lasting agreement can be secured. Let's turn the page and end off on a feel-good note with our girl, South African star Tyler, who's turning heads on the global stage once again. And that's after landing 4 nominations at the American Music Awards 2026. Now, a hit Chanel earned a nod for Best Music Video, alongside recognition in Social Song of the Year, Best Afrobeats Artist, as well as Best Female R&B Artist. The track has climbed the Billboard Hot 100, marking another milestone after Water and Push to Start. Now, Taylor Swift is the most nominated artist, scoring a total of 8 nominations. Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Dean, Morgan Wallen and Samba are up for 7 trophies. Now, the fans rallying behind her and voting open, Tyler's fans can vote for her on the American Music Awards website or even via Instagram. And we hope that you will use your Wi-Fi and data wisely and go ahead and vote for our girl. That is where we leave your 6 o'clock news. It's time now for sports.
First of all, come on, girl, go and get him. We absolutely love that. That gives us the right kind of energy going into a bumper sporting lineup. UEFA did not disappoint last night. Bayern Munich are through. They outlasted, let's say, Real Madrid in a thriller, 4-3 ultimately, to seal a 6-4 aggregate win with some late goals from Luis Diaz, Michael Olise with an absolute cracker in stoppage time. Next time they play PSG, and that's in the semi-finals. And elsewhere, Arsenal, they progressed after a very tense draw with Sporting Lisbon, going through on aggregate, now setting up their semi-final clash with Atletico Madrid. Now, we can say with footballing news, not the best news to report on for Hugo Ekitike. He'll miss the FIFA World Cup. That was after suffering a very serious Achilles injury during Liverpool's clash with Paris Saint-Germain. So French coach Didier Deschamps has now confirmed the setback, with the striker's absence dealing a major blow to the national team's attacking options. Huge loss. Now we can get into cricket, and there's someone new at the top. And one man, he is showing unbelievable form this year. Virat Kohli is on another level. He steered the Royal Challengers Bengaluru to a convincing 5-wicket win over the Lucknow Super Giants yesterday in their IPL clash. So chasing only 146, RCB, they cruised home with ease, powered by Kohli's very composed knock again to move now to the top of the standings. LSG, they slipped further down the table, going to get tense for them in the run-in. Now we can get back onto the clay courts, and this time to look at the women's draw. Iga Swiatek made a confident start to her clay season with a straight sets win over Laura Stegemont at the Stuttgart Open. So under new coach Francisco Roig, Swiatek looked pretty sharp, bouncing back from her recent struggles and now setting up a quarter-final clash up against Alicia Parks or Mira Andreeva. We'll watch that space to see who progresses. But that's where we leave our sport for now. We'll touch on those headlines again at around 7 o'clock. Klein Freda, weather is vital. Let's find out what it's looking like in your neck of the woods.
Thank you so much, Gray, for that update. Let's have a look at your weather across the country. Well, in Polokwane, you'll start your day under partly cloudy skies, and that will come with afternoon showers. When it comes to your temperatures, it begins at a low of 16, but rises to a high of 28. You can expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions in the coming days, with rain averaging around 40%. We move over to Klerksdorp next, where you can prepare for a day of thunderstorms, with rain chanced at 25%. Our temperatures start at 14 degrees and peak at 20, or at least 14 and peak at 24. Now, your up-and-coming days remain mostly cloudy and wet, with rain forecast at 70% tomorrow. Then out in Pretoria, expect scattered thunderstorms in parts of your region, temperatures ranging between 16 and a warm 24. Now, looking into the rest of the week, expect mostly wet conditions, with rain forecast at 60% on Saturday. And then from Pretoria, we move into Johannesburg next, where you'll spend your day under partly cloudy skies. There are also some afternoon thunderstorms that are expected. Temperatures start at a chilly 12 degrees, but then peaks at 20 as your high. And looking at the remaining days, expect wet conditions to persist, with rain averaging 50%. Moving into Mbombela next, your day brings you mostly cloudy conditions, with showers forecast at 50%. Temperatures will rise from a cool 17 to a warmer 23. Over the coming days, do expect temperatures in the mid to high 20s, but there will be rain forecast at 35% chance on Saturday. In the beautiful Bloemfontein today, expect partly cloudy skies that will be accompanied by scattered showers throughout the day. Our temperatures do climb from a low of 13 and then rise to a high of 23. And in the day ahead, cloudy and wet conditions dominate with rain forecast at 60% tomorrow. Out on the coastline in Richards Bay, you're in for a partly cloudy day today with rain chanced at 20%. Temperatures range from a warm 21 to a very warm 27. That will feel more like 29 degrees today. And as we look at the week ahead, partly cloudy skies will persist with temperatures in the high 20s and low 30s. Moving into Durban now, where you're in for a partly cloudy day, and that's with afternoon showers expected. Temperatures do begin at a warm 20, but then climb to a set 26 degrees. And the upcoming days do expect cloudy conditions with temperatures in the high 20s. And then out in Mthatha, mostly cloudy skies is what you can expect today, and that will be with afternoon thunderstorms. Now temperatures do climb from a cool 15 to a warm 24. And over the next few days, expect partly cloudy and rainy conditions. Your temperatures do remain in the mid-20s. Moving into Cradock next, where you'll start your morning under partly cloudy skies with moderate northwesterly winds. Now your temperatures move from a cool 14 to a comfortable 27 degrees. As we look into the up and coming days, it is partly sunny conditions that will persist with rain forecast at 70% tomorrow. And then out in Gqeberha, cloudy skies are expected in GQ today with gentle southeasterly winds. Well, let's have a look at your temperatures. They range from a cool 17 to a high of 24. Looking ahead, expect partly sunny skies with rain forecast at 75% come tomorrow. And then into the gorgeous George now, where morning showers will give way to partly sunny skies. Your temperatures will rise from a low of 14 and rise to a high of 23. Looking forward, partly sunny conditions will persist with rain forecast at a 50% chance tomorrow. And then we move into the mother city next. Out in Cape Town, you'll start your Thursday under partly cloudy skies. Temperatures, well, they will range from a low of 13 and increase to a high of just 21 degrees. A wet outlook lies ahead with mostly cloudy skies and rain forecast tomorrow sitting at a chance of 95%. From a wet Cape Town, let's see what Sutherland has to offer. A cloudy morning will give way to sunshine later in the day. Now your temperatures in Sutherland climb from a chilly 7 to a warmer 22. The outlook does remain partly cloudy with rain chanced at 65% tomorrow and temperatures staying below 20 degrees. And then out in Kimberley, some areas across your region are in for some thunderstorms, so do be warned. Temperatures range from a mild 14 to a warmer 26. As we look into the up and coming days, expect partly sunny conditions with temperatures in the lower to mid-20s. And then finally out in Uppington, you're in for a sunny day ahead, but there is rain forecast sitting at a chance of 70%. Now your temperatures start at a low of 15, but then it does climb and more than double to 31 as your high. Partly sunny conditions will dominate with temperatures in the low to mid-20s, so a cool couple days that are going to come your way out in Uppington. So let's get into the sunrise view of this hour and kickstart our Thursday the best way that you know how. And this one is sent from Nzuzo Mkize out in Klakuzuka, out in KZN. Gorgeous, beautiful, 10 out of 10, spectacular. There are no notes here whatsoever. That is stunning. Nzuzo, thank you so much for capturing such a beautiful morning view. We haven't seen it like this before, and we've seen a lot of images out in KZN. And thank you for representing your hood in the most beautiful way. And if you think you could do better, I mean, Nzuzo really set the bar pretty high there, but you can let us know on this number. It is 063 036 9649. 7 and 8 o'clock is what we need to get into, so make sure that you send your pictures through ASAP.
Oh, thank you so much for representing the Midlands. If you're waking up in the Midlands this morning, just take a deep breath and appreciate it for all of us. Absolutely love it. Now, you might be feeling a general kind of buzzless energy at the moment everywhere. it's a biorhythm kind of thing. And it dawned on me, we all been out there running. People been running, people been riding, people have been pushing themselves for the start of this year. And I love that. So we're going to put it to you guys. Have you ticked that box? Have you ticked off a big race, maybe like the Two Oceans Marathon? Have you done a Comrades Marathon? Have you tackled something even on a bike? But we are focusing on the running specifically because there's something so meditative about it. But I get a sense that we are a little bit tired because everyone's been trying to push themselves, which is great.
It is a good thing.
It's okay. It's okay.
But I think pace is also really important. We're only 4 months into the year.
I was going to say, at this time of the year especially.
Mid-year is still coming our way, but I'm really proud of you if you have taken on any sort of goal, whether it's a 5K, a 10K, even a walk in order to get to the running period. That is a really beautiful space to be in, so well done.
Where are you at now? Your distances, because you've been consistent.
I've gone backwards, I'm not going to lie, Gray.
Are you now running backwards, or are you
I'm in my walking era.
There's nothing wrong with that, man.
That's me right now.
You got to pace yourself.
Taking a chill pill is all I'm saying. On the other side of the break, we get to chat to one of my favorite artists of all time, Langa Mavuso, standing by out in Jersey to let us know what is going down on his part. And yes, he has been nominated for a Metro FM Awards, so well done to him too.
It's my feel-good breakfast show. It is your feel-good breakfast show indeed, right here on S3 and Mzansi. We love getting to wake you up and putting a smile on that face. Oh, the honor of our lives. But this is the thing. We always make sure we bring through people that you absolutely love. And this morning we're joined by a superstar. He's been called the voice of a generation, a singer whose falsettos can pierce through even the toughest exterior. From the breakout success of his debut EPs, Liminal Sketches and Home, Langa Mavuso has consistently turned personal pain into universal anthems, and we love it. And the industry industry is taking notice, rightfully so. This year, his artistry is once again in the spotlight as he secures a prestigious nomination for the Best R&B Song at the 2026 Metro FM Music Awards for his track Dangerous. And yes, he is dangerous, Kesana. There's a lot. And my friend, we love the fact that we get to celebrate him this morning. Everyone, please give him a feel-good welcome. It is Langa Mavuso. My Langa, how are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm amazing. All the better for seeing you looking so dapper, darling.
Yeah,
I'm obsessed. You're in the color of winter. Have you seen how burgundy's
the
everywhere?
burgundy.
Yeah, the burgundy. Let's go to the burgundy of your
Yes.
career because your name in the spotlight is Langa Mavuso.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people know this, but it's honoring your dad's surname and your mom's surname put together, Langa and Mavuso.
Yes.
How do those two people and even the two sides of your family almost really continue to shape your creative identity as Ulanga Mavuso?
Oh man, my family, my parents are my grounding. I still lean on them a lot for guidance and just for clarity when I just feel like lost in the world.
Yeah.
So I think they're incredibly proud of what I've been able to achieve over these years. And I hope that using their names, well, their surnames, has brought some great honor and joy to them through this process that I've been in of creating this music that is for healing, that is for rejuvenation, love, and goodness. So, yeah.
Langa, that's so beautiful. The fact that you hope they feel honored. Because not a lot of us do that. We don't go, our career is to honor our parents. But the fact that you were like my whole name even.
Yeah.
That's really special.
Yeah.
But now we were talking about doing a lot. I feel like you are doing a lot, Sana. Not just on stages, not just being nominated at the Metro FM Music Awards. I mean, does a wedding actually happen? Can people get married without you being there? Do you know what I mean? No. So, there's so many things going on. But one thing I love is the fact that you're playing in the acting space.
Yes.
Let's talk about that.
Sure.
Particularly when it comes to you and now going into storytelling in a whole different way.
Yeah.
How do you almost, really adjust to being in the different sets? Because on one side, you're like, I'm in studio telling a story with my voice.
Yeah.
Then you're like, I'm on set telling a story.
Yeah. Well, I think the acting thing started when I was really young. When I got to the National School of the Arts, that's what I was studying first. I was a drama student before I was a music student. And so I kind of decided to go back to it a little bit and did my first full-on feature, which comes out, I'm not sure when yet, but there's some other things coming on the side as well. So it's been an exciting journey to get back to, but acting is it's a lot. It's a full day, you know?
It is a full day.
At least performing is like a quick hour, and then I go back to my house and I can sit and watch Afternoon Express and Expresso.
Yes, I love that.
Yeah.
But I love the fact that as well you're going back to things that kind of got you to the space that you're in.
Yeah.
It's always good to revisit those parts of you
Absolutely.
because obviously it was birthed for a reason,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But let's talk about something that you birthed in October 2025, baby.
Yes.
It is your sophomore album, Therapy: The Other Side.
Yes.
Let's jump on into how you called it, letters to yourself.
Yes.
Which letter was the most difficult to write and why?
Sure. So we're going to do a song called Godspell today. And that was probably one of the most difficult songs to write because it was straight after the loss of my partner. And having to deal with that. I think you can hear it in the lyric when I say, I lost myself again and I thought I'd found a friend, So Lord, can I call you again? And so it was about finding the hopefulness in all the pain that was happening in my life. And I said even to my producers and the people that I was working with, I said, I would love for us to reflect on this time that we're going through, that I'm going through in my life, and be very vulnerable and honest and truthful, but hopeful. For me, this album was really about finding the hope again in the darkness, to really, really search for the light in all that was going on. And so for me, Godspell was probably the hardest song to write for this project because each song really is like a session in therapy for me. It addresses different things that I'd been going through. You know, the beginning of the album, Ghost is very much a conversation with a younger version of myself, and then we go into the grief, and then we go into getting lost in the sauce, and then we kind of come back home to it by accepting the loss, calling on my mom and honoring her in such a beautiful song called Mama that I did with the incredible Ndabo Zulu. And then we close off the album with a song called Hallelujah, and you know, it's just a beautiful way of claiming that there won't be any pain and sorrow anymore.
Amen.
I claim goodness. So, yeah, it's been such a beautiful journey, this album. I've really, really enjoyed sharing it with people, and I'm glad that it's been received so beautifully across the country, and we're even nominated for another Metro again.
Exactly.
So it's exciting. It's exciting.
Man, Langa, and can I tell you, it always brings me so much joy when you as artists say that you enjoyed making the music, or it makes you healing, because your music brings so many people healing. But thank you also for being such a symbol of hope to so many people, because there's so many people who have gone through a loss just like you did. So thank you for being such a big symbol of hope, and also really just being so strong.
Thank you.
You know, because I feel like that's given strength to other people.
Thank you.
Just well done on that. It's so beautiful.
you.
And I am sorry about it, but I'm glad that you've been able to come out on the other side.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but this is why now we're able to sit here and just really celebrate you in your entirety, but also celebrate the growth.
Yeah.
Talk to us about that. You know, do you feel a little bit more matured, a little bit more layered than Langa that came in like years ago?
Almost 10 years ago.
That's
Can you
crazy,
believe that?
right?
Almost 10 years ago, Black Coffee found me on Twitter and signed me. We put out Sunday Blues, I think 2017.
Yes.
I definitely think there's been a great deal of growth in my journey. I think even my voice sounds a bit different.
Fair,
you know, I feel like
fair.
it's a bit more rounded. There's been growth also from a lyrical point of view. I've also involved more people in the process of creation. I think this previous album, I had the most songwriters on it, because the first album I just wrote it by myself, most of it. And then with this one, we involved some incredible people who contributed some beautiful lyrics and melodies for the country to enjoy.
I love that. And we have to wrap up very quickly, but my love, let's talk about your MMA.
Yes.
You are nominated for Best R&B Song. What does it mean to
Super
you?
excited.
What would it mean if you did win? And how does it just speak to you really being a voice for R&B in this country?
Oh man, I mean, it's a great honor to always be recognized by your peers in the space, nominated against some really incredible artists. I'm really happy about the R&B movement growing in South Africa.
Amen,
and so for me, it's just an honor to always be part of the pioneers and the leaders of the genre, and I'm just super excited to hopefully take it home. And if I don't, I would be very happy for one of my peers to take it and just keep. We need to keep pushing this genre in South Africa, because I can see that now we're really becoming more inclined to it again, and so that's so exciting for me and R&B.
Oh, come on, baby. Very quickly, one thing you're looking forward to at the MMAs?
I'm not around.
Okay. You see, the problem with our superstars is that they're all over the country. So
Not
people
even
have
in
to.
this country.
I was just like, all over the world, forgive me. In any case, Langa, we love you. We wish you all of the best, and congratulations. We're so proud of you, Tanwa Sam. Oh, man. Once again, Langa Mavuso is nominated for Best R&B Song this year at the 2026 Metro FM Music Awards. It is so beautiful to see him just continue to grow. I mean, he won't even be around because he's going to be in another country. But, my friend, it is going to be happening on the 25th of April in Durban at the ICC. And you got to make sure that you get your votes in if you want him to take it home. You can do so by dialing *120 *45787#. The lines are open until the 19th of April. And my friend, if you miss out on the MMAs, you are the Mabena and you are the one who have hurt yourself. And I don't want that for you. I want you to have good things. So catch the MMA 26 live on SABC1 and SABC Plus from 7:30 on the 25th of April. Right about now, we're jumping on over to Cape TZ for Sheezy, my family. What's going on?
I don't know if I'm cool enough to fit in up north today, actually, so I'm just going to let the cool vibes ride. Absolutely love that. And yes, we're going to keep it around to have a lot of very cool fun and make it feel like a clean freighter. But right now, we want it just to feel better. And we can do that. There are more thrills when you play your daily lotto, because there is an estimated 400,000 Rand sitting in the jackpot. And we've got another opportunity to win. The Daily Lotto Plus has an added 150,000 Rand.
I like
Are
that.
you doing the math?
He is Graham Good News Richards. Thank you.
I've been known is that?
Thank you for bringing
Since we
it in.
started doing the lotto.
You can buy your tickets now in store. Head to that website, nationallottery.co.za, the mobile app, or even cell phone banking to access your money.
And everyone feels a lucky mode, so lean into that. It's okay, and we'll remind you of all the different modes on our social media pages. So you've literally got no excuses. You can connect. You can go and find out the mode that works for you. Put yourself in the running for the Daily Lotto, the jackpot 400,000 Rand, and then the added Daily Lotto Plus, another 150,000 Rand in that jackpot.
Wow.
Come on.
Over $500,000. I love to see it. On the other side of this break, like Grace said, Langa Mavuso is going absolutely nowhere. We get into a bit of entertainment news along with our living legend. And then we get into the kitchen to decide if it's a hot mess or a success.
Ooh, almost forgot.
We're talking about flights today. Have you heard of such a thing?
Flights. I heard
Flights.
egg flights, and I have
Egg
no
flights.
idea. Research that.
Look at that.
It's flying.
It's
into
flying.
my mouth.
That's what
in about
I'm
5 minutes.
saying.
Oh, that's exciting. We'll see you now.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My
Boiled eggs?
Oh, no.
My Feel Good family, it is still your Feel Good breakfast show right here on S3. We are live at our Samsung DQX studio. And you guys know here on your Feel Good breakfast show, we like to dive into the world of entertainment.
It's so true. And my friend, one thing that always goes abuzz throughout the entire year, it is around April when Coachella comes to life. It's known for music. But this year, the celebrities who attended stole the spotlight in such a beautiful way. Why? Their performances, number one, ne? But then those unexpected romances. And then, my friend, the fashion. Come on. And this morning, we get to sit down with somebody who is actually super fashionable themselves. I am talking about Langa Mavuso. Langa, are you still good, baby?
I'm very, very good.
Didn't you see his cute little brochures?
Of course.
I love them.
Thank you.
What's the symbolism of them? Do you just like
I
them?
just like them.
I like them
I've been
too.
doing it for like a year now, just like constantly trying to add more accessories.
Oh, we love
to
them.
The outfits, so it's always fun to just play.
Okay,
Love that.
let's get into our first bit of entertainment news.
Let's do it,
Our
baby.
girl Tay Tay. I mean, she is the biggest female artist
Yeah.
in the world right now. Now, let me tell you, she was trending even though she wasn't even headliner. She wasn't even performing at Coachella. And people still couldn't keep her name out of her mouth. And that just shows you how powerful she is. They honestly thought, like, maybe she's going to do a surprise performance in Yan or something, or she's going to do, like, a huge announcement. What do you think about Tay Tay? Does she
Tay Tay, as in,
deserve...
like Tiana?
Taylor Swift, my darling.
Taylor, oh no, I don't really. I don't think about Taylor Swift. I don't want to lie to you.
Taylor Swift.
Sure, I didn't really pay attention to Taylor Swift for this Coachella weekend. I actually watched the Justin Bieber performance.
That's what we're talking
That
about.
was really cool. I also liked Sabrina Carpenter's one.
Yes.
It felt like a theater kid, like finally getting their moment from the car scenes and the BTS that they were having to the performances. I thought it was incredible. My only weird thing about Coachella, I think, was why were the artist areas so full of like random people?
The entourage.
Excuse me, those are the people who make the artists who they are.
There's a team behind the people we see.
But yeah, I don't know about Taylor. What happened? Please tell me.
No, I mean, essentially, there were rumors just circulating saying that they're just thinking she's going to drop a little bit of a bomb on us.
Yes, as she always does.
Yeah, as she always does, right?
Yeah.
So her and Beyonce are known for just coming out and going, by the way, I bought the world. You now are all on my world, you know? So that's what people were talking about throughout Coachella, which just shows you her power, because she wasn't even there, but people were like,
She was still making headlines. She was still trending.
It's true.
And she was in the comfort of her own home.
Lovely.
Lovely, but let's talk about the person who was in the comfort of the entire world's gaze,
Yes.
Justin Bieber. I mean, it was called Bieberchella.
I loved it.
And listen, I love the fact
loved
that you
it.
tuned in. I'm so sad I didn't, because that is my boy. I remember tuning in for Beyonce Chella, or Baychella,
Yeah.
forgive me.
Yes.
But please talk to me. Tell me about all of the things we might have missed. What was so special about
I
Bieberchella?
think highlights of Justin Bieber's performance, definitely him going on YouTube to honor that journey that he's been on, of being discovered from YouTube and then actually watching those videos back, the songs that we know and love him for. I'm going to reveal my age because, you know, Baby was our like big
our
anthem. He also brought out Tim's and
Wizkid.
Wizkid.
And they did Essence, which was, I thought it was so special.
Yeah.
Justin, yeah, I think it was a beautiful thing to see him in a good space again. I think for some time, the media has been reporting some negative things about him. And for him to just come out on top like this was really special.
It was.
I will say the entire world was split, because I'm with you here. I loved his performance. I thought it was so wholesome. But a lot of people were saying, hold on, you are the biggest paid Coachella headliner, and you're going to do a YouTube lounge session at Coachella when I can just do this at home.
Did people say that?
People said that. They were
But
like,
you know
where are the
what's tricky?
theatrics? Where are
It's
the
so
dancers?
tricky because I know he sold those masters for 200 million.
So how was he meant to
So
perform
he might not
them?
have the performance rights to perform the music
Yes.
outright. And so it might be a situation where he can play 30 seconds of a song before it runs into
You gotta
taking
pay
his
us.
check. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that's the tricky thing about it. But I thought he was able to honor that era of his life so beautiful through that. But also the story of YouTube and him is one.
It's what made him.
Yes.
100%,
You know what
I
mean?
agree.
So then it makes the story just come together beautifully.
And you know, when all is said and done, are you a believer?
My babes, I just told you, that's my boy.
Are you a believer?
Justin's
I
my
mean,
boy.
I used to be.
We are believers. That's all that matters.
Langa's such a liar. Now he's
No,
shy all of a
no,
sudden.
no,
He
no,
was
said
a
I was.
baby when
I'm a
he
serious
Bieberchella.
jazz guy now.
Oh my goodness,
I love
okay.
it.
We'll do it for the brand. However, I really loved the fact that he also was just in such a good space, like you said,
Yeah.
but also more than anything else. I think I love the fact that the set was so beautiful and he had so much interaction with his people, which is incredible.
Yeah.
But let's now talk about it a little bit on what we're talking about when we say Africa.
Africa. We're talking about a global African icon and star is, of course, Davido. And he continues to elevate Afrobeats on the world stage. The fact that he's taking Afrobeats to the world, we couldn't be more proud.
100%. And can I tell you, I don't think there could have been another person. Like, I feel like they've all played their role, just like Wizkid and Thames have.
Yes.
But Davido's got his own role that he's currently playing in that, yeah?
I think so. I mean, I think Wiz was probably one of the first to bring it to the global stage. But Davido, is that how you say his name, by the way?
Davido.
Davido.
Yeah, Davido or
Because
Davido.
I saw a video where they were like, that's not how you say
How did they say we must say it?
it. He never corrected the
All right,
interview.
yeah, so we will tell him Davido.
But he is, I think he has been an incredible part of sharing the African story of music.
Yeah.
And not just for Afrobeats, I think just generally as for the continent, you know. I heard him speaking also on Amapiano and his involvement with collaborations with South African artists as well in that genre and in that space. So I think that he's definitely someone who has represented us well
I love
around
that.
the world. Yeah.
I love that you feel like that as an artist, because we can sit here, you know, as fans and be like, we love you, Davido, but you sit here as a fellow artist going, yeah, you're doing well.
Because the doors are being opened for all of us.
Oh, I love it.
100%.
And I know we have to wrap this up quick, fast. Kendall Jenner and Jacob Elordi. Do you think they're in a relationship, yes or no?
No.
In a relationship, yes or no? You're going to say,
I
who's
mean,
Jacob?
You know what? No, I love Jacob. Elordi.
Love that.
But my only thing is just like, guys, I think it's very possible knowing Kendall because she
It's his type. It's her type.
she moves through.
I agree.
I say no, and Kendall's my girl.
I say yes.
Today, so, you know.
He has a movie out, doesn't
He does.
That's why.
You see, he wants,
PR.
Exactly. There it is. Friend, from music to viral moments, Coachella is proving it's no longer just a festival. It's a cultural stage where performances, rumors, and relationships all collide in real time. You got to stay tuned, though, because we still got lots coming up here.
100%, including us going back to Cape Town. My lovely ones, what do you guys have for us?
Love that, because we didn't have to cast the shade this morning, but they were actually quite sweet about it. You see, when two really famous people get to talk about entertainment news, it's just them talking about their mates.
Famous people, in
which is
fact.
great. Okay, so we love that, but we've got our own famous Jay here.
Oh, wow.
Is this the most famous food on the internet right now?
According to Carissa, it is.
I
Okay.
did.
What-
I forced him. I forced his hand to make the flights.
What is going on? Is that a
Exactly.
miniature egg?
Listen, we've got miniature eggs, we've got miniature pancakes,
You got
and
miniature burgers.
Miniature burgers.
I'm so
What is this, a kitchen for ants? Come on.
It's the legal ants as well. We 100% are going to get into this in just a little bit. And then on the other side of the break, we're also going to tell you how to take care of your stomach if maybe you had one too many eggs. We'll see you now.
Or like 1,000 too many.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My Feel Good family, there is a reason why we are called the Feel Good Breakfast Show. And over the past few weeks, we've wanted you to feel really good, and we've unpacked stomach health from what contributes to ulcers to, of course, how they are treated and what that journey can look like. So this morning, we're taking that conversation one step further and looking at how all that translates into the options people are faced with and how to make sense of them when managing ongoing discomfort. And to help us unpack this from a broader perspective, we're joined by our regional CEO for SA Commercial at Aspen Pharmacare. It is Heinz Schutzer. Heinz, welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Thank you so much, Jan. Great being here.
I think it's such an important conversation to have because I really think in 2026, people are taking their gut health really, really seriously. So when it comes to ulcers, let's take it back to the beginning. What exactly is an ulcer?
It's that burning sensation in your stomach that's really uncomfortable and reoccurring, caused by stress, and don't we all have that?
Yes.
Our lifestyle, our running and eating on the go, really never giving ourselves time. And what happens is the stomach lining is then eroded, or you have a little tear in the stomach lining, and you can imagine those gastric juices then really start burning. So that sensation of discomfort really affects you in a big, big way.
So would you say diet and stress play a big part in the formation of an ulcer?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, those are really the main causes from a consumer base, just the way our lives are, how fast-paced they are, and the amount of stress that we are subjected to. And that creates these kind of problems. And that's where Alsanic really is a wonderful remedy for patients suffering from that burning sensation in their stomach, which will really help them just cope every day.
And talking about Alsanic being the perfect option, when I'm having tummy discomfort, digestive discomfort, I go to the pharmacy and I am swamped with gastrointestinal tract products. Why is Alsanic the one that I am reaching for compared to all the options that we have on the market at the moment?
Yeah, Shan, it's a great question. It's exactly like that. When you go down the gastro or antacid aisle, you'll be bombarded with these kinds of things. But what's different with Alsanic? It contains sucralfate, okay? And sucralfate is marketed and registered in South Africa. And what this does is different. It protects and it heals.
Okay.
So what is so important, when I spoke about that little break in your stomach, this sucralfate will sit on top of that and allow your stomach to heal itself, which is so critical. So we often talk about a gentle plaster. So a plaster within your stomach that sits over that ulcer and allows the body to heal itself. And that's the big difference. So Alsanic has 3 forms of actions. It protects, it heals, and it relieves. And that's what makes the real big difference. And that will help us all cope every day.
The other thing that I absolutely love about Alsanic is that initially, predominantly, it was marketed towards healthcare professionals, and now Alsanic has completely evolved, and now you're speaking to me as the consumer. Tell me about that evolution.
Yeah. Firstly, it's always been available without a prescription. That means you don't have to go to a doctor to get a prescription in pharmacy.
Yes.
You can get it in the aisles of the retail pharmacy store or in a normal retailer. But we have always really spoken to the healthcare professionals, and maybe because it did so much. And what we're really trying to do is to say Alsanic is different. It's more than just relief. It's protection and relief of ulcers. And remember what I said about that plaster,
Yes.
allowing it to heal, but also gives you the relief because you've got to get on. And that's what's really important by it. So available in easy formulations, in a 5 ml suspension, in a tablet, or in a effervescent. So the choice up to the consumer is very simple. But if you're feeling that burning sensation and it's reoccurring in your stomach and you can almost pinpoint it,
Yeah.
it's probably an ulcer, and Alsanic is probably the right thing to be using for that.
But how do I know that it is not heartburn, that it is actually an ulcer? And what is the risk of thinking it's heartburn, and not actually putting that Band-Aid on?
Yeah, I think the big difference and the important thing for all consumers is if they're really worried about it, they should consult a healthcare practitioner.
Yes.
Okay. And often they would have been diagnosed with an ulcer and therefore should be treating it as such. But what is really different between heartburn and an ulcer is that specific burning sensation that's reoccurring in the stomach, as opposed to just that feeling of acid coming up your throat, which is more the antacid. And Alsanic is therefore differentiated quite importantly in those kinds of patients.
And I also know that Alsanic has a new campaign. You are trying to help the everyday consumer like me deal with ulcers. Take me through that campaign.
Yeah, so we really want to make it much simpler for patients or consumers walking down the aisle in their retail store or in their pharmacy to be able to see Alsanic and realize that Alsanic is different to the common relief kind of antacids. So that's the kind of language we want, and to really say that This will really help you with your day-to-day struggle with the stress and so on, so that you can really be the best person you can be out there, treating that ulcer.
And I know you and I are perfect candidates to say we are stressed humans, but what is the first step that people can do to make that healthy change?
Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, look after yourself, have a balanced lifestyle, make sure that your diet is there and proper as much as possible.
Yes.
Take time out. Those things are so important, but while you're doing that, you don't want the discomfort and the pain, and you want to give your body the best chance. So probably take some time off, take a deep breath, look after your wellness, exercise, look at balance, but also Alsanic is good at treating, relieving and protecting.
Incredible.
And that'll help you in that gap, and I think that's so important.
Best of both worlds, and one of those worlds is definitely Alsanic. Heinz, thank you so much for joining us. I think, as I said, gut health is so important in 2026, so thank you for breaking it down.
Thank you, Jan.
Incredible. Feel Good family, it really comes down to understanding what your body is telling you and knowing how to navigate the options available to you, because when you're dealing with ongoing discomfort, having the right information makes it easier and makes you make the right choice when it comes to your health, because when you know better, you do better. And Feel Good fam, I think we officially know better thanks to Heinz.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.
Yeah, let's just reinforce that if you have been experiencing things like heartburn, like nausea, that burning feeling in your stomach that just persists or keeps coming back, could be a sign of a peptic ulcer. And as we've heard, Alsanic works by forming that protective coating over your stomach lining and helps to protect it from a further irritation and inflammation up to 6 hours, in fact. And you can, of course, choose the option that suits you best, whether it's the suspension, the tablets, or the effervescent tablets. So keep an eye out for Alsanic's slightly refreshed packaging as well. Same value inside, and it's coming to a pharmacy shelf soon. And while you're at it, you can also visit Alsanic's Facebook page. There you will find an opportunity to win one of 5 2,500 Rand cash-in vouchers. Perfect ahead of the weekend. So enter now, and you could be one of our lucky winners. Good luck.
Find relief and feel better with Alsanic. Just 5 mils or 1 tablet goes a long way, and Alsanic is available without a prescription.
Now, we've all seen those game-changing viral recipes and wondered, does this actually taste good at the end of the day? Now, this trend has been all over our feeds, and we're finally putting it to the test, mostly by my force, I'm not going to lie. Welcome to TikTok Hot Mess or Success. Now, today we're taking on the egg flight, turning the humble hard-boiled egg into something that's just gourmet and high protein. It is a delicious snack board. So let's have a look before we even delve into it.
Let me see.
Ooh.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that looks good. Oh, they're making like a deviled egg.
Okay, nice.
No, I don't know if
Is that chicken?
that's chicken, like a buffalo.
I know, Graham. You chicken and egg, hey? It's not gonna,
I know
go down for
this
you.
might be where the whole thing falls down, unfortunately. Okay, so we're thinking burgers.
What's that?
It looks like jamon or something. Oh, a little bit of pickle, some sauerkraut. Lovely.
Oh, salami.
Little charcuterie.
A little charcuterie moment.
Okay.
Oh, they're going fancy with theirs,
Is that
hey?
a bit of Tabasco?
What's that?
Okay, a little bit
Kimchi.
of siracha.
That's like a chili situation.
Okay, that looks
Very nice.
delicious. What is that?
Okay, a bit of wow.
A samosa.
Is that a wonton?
I'll rock a wonton in there. Hey, I suppose we could do like a
Noodles.
little papadom, slice of papadom. You could break it into small little bits
Ooh,
and
like a
puff it
curry
up.
version.
I love how the baby's just hanging out there.
Oh, that baby's about to eat good too.
I was going to say, dads we got to go all in to get the babies to eat. I know
the
your pain,
thing.
brother. I know your pain. This
Okay.
is just actually too cute,
Isn't
to be
it?
honest. This is really feeling good.
Chef Jade, thanks for joining us.
Clearly, I have way too much time on my hands.
Oh, dude, how long have you been working on this?
me and the ants will.
You and the ants. Okay, so what do we have? We have a corn version.
Yes, we've got a Mexican corn version.
Okay.
We've got a breakfast situation happening over here, and then we've
Crazy.
got a burger, like
a
a
young
mini
burger going there.
situation going over here.
All right.
Hey, should we just
So we're just going to take a station and go for it.
just
Take the
crack on?
station and go for it. I would say
Tell us.
for you, Carissa,
Yes.
I've already started with the cream cheese.
Got
so
you.
Spread a bit of cream cheese on, dollop of mayo if you want. You've got some charred corn.
Nice.
You've got some diced red
Red
onion. We've got some jalapeno.
some spice.
We've got some
Tahini.
tahini, and we've got a few cheeses. I know you're not a fan of blue cheese.
No, I'm going to leave the blue
so
cheese.
We can do
Ah,
the all right.
yummy.
Graham, on your side, we've
got burgers, baby.
We've got
Yeah.
burgers. So we're going to start with a little cocktail tomato, a piece of basil.
Basil, great.
We've got little burger sliders, mini burger
Very
sliders with some
cute.
cheese on top. We've got some mayo mixed with some sriracha, some hot sauce. We've got some caramelized onions. We've got some gherkins that we've sliced, and we've got some pickled red onions. So you can really go for it.
compile.
For you though,
Okay.
Graham, what I realized is that because it's quite substantial.
It's got a bit of a stack. We need a
We've got to firstly just
very
cut
clever.
the bottom so that it
just create
to
a
give it some
flat
stability.
base. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good
And then I'm
tip.
on breakfast duty.
No, I'm excited about
Thank you.
yours because if you can zoom into these, they are mini eggs.
Aren't they just the best?
Do you have enough mini eggs?
Mini eggs
I've
and
created.
mini pancakes.
Pancakes.
Look, if you're worried about the fat content, I can give you a mini egg white omelette if you would like.
Good protein.
Okay, this might be the most fun meal we've made. in
Ever.
our-
And I think
Our little
that's
session.
the thing, right? I mean, you saw how many variations he did on
Yeah.
that video.
Very
and there
much
are
so.
tons. more.
Tons.
You know, you can do this
Okay.
with, baby potatoes. You could do it with hash browns.
Ooh, a
you could
hash
do it
brown.
with little chicken nuggets. So you could really be creative.
Oh my gosh. So when I was telling my friends about this, they're like, oh, we usually do this with, you can say bruschetta or bruschetta.
Yeah.
And I was like, I guess it's taking the idea from that, but it's getting creative.
And I think the most important thing is that it's packed with protein.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's where the base comes in.
That's lovely. Yesterday we had a whole keto day as well. So if you are on that wave,
Yeah, and it
then
did
this is
open
for
our
you.
eyes to how much more you can enjoy once you kind of get the principles right.
Right.
Have a little bit of fun. But you're still getting some
Who are
good
the onions
nutrients
for
in here as well, over and above the protein, which is great.
Gray, yours looks gourmet.
It is starting to look and feel very cute. It's just about
When does your burger come on?
where do you layer the... I know.
Where does the
I would,
patty
put
go?
I would put the patty on now because that's
Okay.
sort of just grounding
Let's do it.
everything, and then you can go with
Wow.
that.
You know what? I'm a big snacker. Like, I love a snack over a meal, and this is the perfect thing.
Is the
I
perfect.
don't think you could call this anything other than a snack, to be
So
honest. I
small.
think that... I feel like I could add... I'm actually going to add one of these.
The pickle. Le
I've got
Because I
pickle.
do love a pickle
Does tahini have salt
vibe.
in it?
No,
Okay, cool. I can put some. It's spicy, hey?
not
Oh.
really. It's got a bit of heat,
Yeah.
but not too spicy. I've got some maple glazed bacon, which
Wow.
I'm so excited about.
With that?
I also kind of cooked the flapjacks in the bacon.
In the bacon?
The bacon stuff. I also made the caramelized onions in the bacon.
What?
How do you get that right? The glaze. 'Cause there's a lot of sugar. There's a lot of fat. I'm thinking a lot of smoke. How do you get
You know
that
what?
right?
I actually, what I do is I get it really crispy and I just brush the maple syrup on quickly and then just into the oven for literally a few seconds.
Yeah.
Just so that it just sort of,
Or the air fryer.
gets a little bit, caramelized, but not too long because you don't want that bitter flavor.
I will be adding blue cheese to yours and Graham's for
Okay,
tasting.
great.
I'll leave it off of mine.
I've got little tweezers for my little eggs, guys. These are so cute.
Man,
Right, we've got 10 seconds to put yours together
I'm trying a few
and
different
present it.
combinations.
Because we
Yeah,
still
and I
have to
see-
taste it, remember?
Oh, yes, okay.
And we've already got the cheese nicely melted on.
Oh, these.
Because you've got to kind of melt the cheese on a burger top a little bit, eh? Sure.
Oh yeah, Grace got the toothpick so it stays together.
Yeah.
Toothpicks.
Absolutely essential, I'm realizing.
Grace, so who's not tasting? Because you've only got 2.
I'll taste one from over there. And then I've got some hot honey.
Hot honey.
Yeah, so we've got.
Okay, let's create.
I've just
some
seen that
space over
online.
this. This is looking good.
Ooh,
Do you want to taste it?
the hot honey. Yeah, why not?
Okay, are we taste testing?
Yeah.
Okay, mine is it's real hot honey.
Sorry.
It's super spicy.
Is it like scorchingly hot honey? Okay.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm
Okay,
going to taste some.
mine is an elote. That's what they call it in Mexico. But
Mm-hmm.
it's Mexican corn, basically. Delicious also carries a bite. What do you have?
I've got the breakfast version, breakfast sausage, maple glazed bacon with some mini eggs and some mini flapjacks.
Cute.
That is just
great.
ridiculously cute. I can't actually recover from that. A burger, baby, a burger. Look at that. I've tried to include as many flavors as I can that make a burger feel familiar.
Right.
Because I would imagine you only get one bite, but once it's in, you want to go through the full burger journey, you know, as you go through. But I love that. If you're looking high protein, this is magic.
Love it. Okay, now success or hot mess. You all want to try mine?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what all went into this?
This is corn, cream cheese, mayo, jalapeno or jalapenos, onion, and cheese.
No avocados.
Avocado. Ooh, you eat it in one bite.
Do you have, I feel like I want to bite it in half because it looks so pretty, but... Well, I'm going to finish you in a second.
10 out of 10. And an immediate,
No, go for it.
an immediate
Success.
success.
That's a...
Well done, Carissa.
Thank you. I think
The
it goes without
balance.
saying that those will be successes as well. We'll report back later because we're going to go to an ad break. That does
Wow.
require some private time.
Also, can I have the other half now? We're not
Yes,
going to taste
you
it.
can.
Really, really, really good. A flight of fancy. We will see you on the other side. That looks spectacular.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. I'm very happy to say and report that the eggs, still 10 out of 10. An absolute success, which brings us to a minute after 7. It's time to delve straight into your national news headlines. And we get started in the mother city where the Bishop Laver's Crime Prevention Forum is calling for a more targeted policing approach following 2 separate incidents in Bonteheuwel that left 5 people injured, including 4 minors aged between 10 and 16 years old. Now, a 30-year-old man was also wounded in a separate attack. All victims are receiving hospital treatment. Forum chairperson Graham Lindhorst says ongoing gang-related violence remains a major concern despite the deployment of the army. He is urging authorities to increase police presence as well as implement focused strategies to curb crime in affected communities. Moving over to another province now, where the East London Magistrates Court yesterday heard final arguments in the sentencing of Julius Malema, with the state urging a harsh custodial sentence for firearm-related offences linked to a 2018 rally. Prosecutors argued his actions, captured on video, posed a serious risk to thousands and also warranted the maximum penalty of 15 years imprisonment. Now, the defence maintained no one was harmed, but the state dismissed this as irrelevant to sentencing. The court heard that Malema's role as a lawmaker aggravates the offence. A judgment is expected today following the conclusion of arguments. Internationally speaking, North Korea has conducted new missile tests, including cruise and anti-ship launches, escalating tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. Now, the moves have drawn concern from neighbouring countries and defence analysts, who warn the activity could further destabilise already fragile security dynamics. Now, the tests come amid continued international sanctions and efforts to limit Pyongyang's weapons program. Now, the International Atomic Energy Agency says it is aware of a new uranium enrichment facility capable of producing weapons-grade material, which could add to North Korea's stockpile of nuclear warheads. And bring it back to the continent, a Kenyan court has fined a Chinese national about 140,000 rand and sentenced him to 12 months in jail for attempting to smuggle thousands of live ants out of the country. Now, authorities arrested the man at Nairobi's main airport with more than 2,000 ants, believed to be destined for collectors abroad. Now, the court said a tough sentence was needed to deter growing cases of ant trafficking. Wildlife experts warn the trade reflects a shift from traditional poaching to lesser-known species, raising new ecological concerns. Let's close off on this feel-good note where Boji, the one stray dog of Istanbul in Turkey, who became an unlikely local celebrity after riding buses, trains and ferries across the city each day, has found his forever home. Nicknamed Boji by passengers, he quickly became a familiar and much-loved sight in the transport system, often settling into empty seats like a seasoned traveller. Officials fitted him with a GPS tracker, ensuring he could continue his journeys without concern. Now, social media lit up with sightings, turning Boji into a symbol of urban charm and also kindness and shared community joy. Now adopted by a local businessman, he has swapped busy platforms for a warm, secure home and also plenty of comfort where his new life of care and companionship continues. We definitely love a happy ending and are so happy for Boji and his new owner. That is where we leave your 7 o'clock news. Grace standing by with the latest in sports.
We don't deserve dogs, but maybe we deserve football like this. UEFA has not disappointed this year. Let's get into our second leg action from last night as Bayern Munich pretty much outlasted Real Madrid for their 4-3 win last night and a 6-4 aggregate win to progress with goals from Luis Diaz, a late one from Michael Olise, an absolute cracker. That means they're on to face PSG in the semi-finals. Meanwhile, Arsenal, they progressed after a rather tense draw with Sporting Lisbon, setting up a semi-final clash with Atletico Madrid. Now, sadly, not the best news on the footballing front as Hugo Ekitike will be missing the FIFA World Cup after suffering a serious Achilles injury. That was during their clash, Liverpool's clash with Paris Saint-Germain this week. So French coach Didier Deschamps has now confirmed the setback, with the striker's absence dealing a major blow to the national team's attacking options ahead of the World Cup. Now it's all going down in the IPL, and the young guns, yes, they've been shining, but no one can hold Virat Kohli back. He steeled Royal Challengers Bangalore to a convincing 5-wicket win over the Lucknow Super Giants in their Indian Premier League clash yesterday. Chasing only 146, RCB were cruising home with ease, powered by Kohli's composed knock, to move now top of the standings. LSG not having the best time, slipped further down that table. Now it's all lighting up on the clay courts, and the ladies getting their piece of the action now as Iga Swiatek made a confident start to her clay season with a straight sets win over Laura Sigmund at the Stuttgart Open. So under her new coach, Francisco Roig, Swiatek looked pretty sharp, bouncing back from recent struggles and now setting up a quarterfinal clash against either Alicia Parks or Mira Andreeva. So we'll watch that space. But that's where we leave our sport for now. It sounds like the roads are up and running. Let's see if there's any traffic to report on.
Thank you so much, Gray. There definitely is out in Gauteng and Germiston. There's heavy congestion on the N3 northbound, and that's between the Gildenes interchange and Van Buren Road. Now, daily commuters can, of course, expect delays as traffic moves slowly throughout the area. We move over to Cape Town next, out in Goodwood, where traffic is currently building on the N7 southbound at the N1 inbound ramp, and that is causing congestion in that area. So motorists headed that way can expect delays and also are advised to just allow for some extra travel time as you tackle the traffic. We'll see what's happening again at 8 o'clock. For now, let's update you on the weather so you can see how you can prep for the day ahead. Polokwane is our first destination where you'll start your day under partly cloudy skies, and that's with afternoon showers that you can expect. Temperatures begin at a low of 16 but rise to a nice high of 28 degrees. Now you can expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions in the coming days, with rain averaging around 40%. Well, let's move into Klerksdorp next, where you can prepare for a day of thunderstorms with rain chance at 25%. Now your temperatures start at 14 degrees but does peak at 24 as your high. Now taking a look at your up and coming days, they do remain mostly cloudy and wet, with rain forecast at 70% tomorrow. Let's head into Pretoria now, where you can expect scattered thunderstorms in parts of your region. Temperatures range between a cool 16 and then a warm 24 degrees. Let's have a look at the week ahead, where you can expect mostly wet conditions, with rain forecast at 60% come Saturday. We'll jump on over into Johannesburg next, where you'll spend your day under partly cloudy skies, but it does come with afternoon thunderstorms that are expected. Now your temperatures start at a low of 12 and reach a high of 20 degrees. Looking at the remaining days, expect wet conditions to persist, with rain averaging at around 50%. From Jozi to Mbombela, your day brings you mostly cloudy conditions with showers forecast at a chance of 50%. Now your temperatures will rise from a cool 17 and peak at 23 degrees as your high. And over the coming days, expect temperatures in the mid to high 20s, with rain forecast sitting at 35% on Saturday. Into the beautiful Bloemfontein next, where you can expect partly cloudy skies with scattered showers throughout your day. Now having a look at your temperatures, it does climb from a low of 13 to a high of 23. In the days ahead, cloudy and wet conditions dominate, with rain forecast at 60% tomorrow. We head into Richards Bay next, where you're in for a partly cloudy day. Now your rain is chanced at 20%, so carry that umbrella just in case. Temperatures range from a warm 21 and increase to an even warmer 27. And then looking ahead, partly cloudy skies will persist, with temperatures in the high 20s and even hitting those lower 30s. We move over to Durban next, where you're in for a partly cloudy day with afternoon showers that are expected today. Looking at your temperatures, 20 is your low and 26 is where your high will be. And in the coming days, expect cloudy conditions with temperatures in the high 20s. What's happening out in Mthatha? Well, let me tell you, it's mostly cloudy skies as to what you can expect, with afternoon thunderstorms coming your way. Temperatures climb from a cool 15 and warms up to 24 as your high. And then over the next few days, expect partly cloudy conditions with rain, with temperatures in the mid-20s. And then out in Cradock, you'll start your morning under partly cloudy skies with moderate northwesterly winds. Now your temperatures do move from a cool 14 to a nice comfortable 27. In the coming days, partly sunny conditions do persist, and rain is forecast at a 70% chance tomorrow. Let's move over into Gqeberha next, where cloudy skies are expected throughout your day today, with gentle southeasterly winds. Now your temperatures start at 17 and then rise to a high of 24. Looking ahead, expect partly sunny skies with rain forecast tomorrow, sitting at a 75% chance. And then in the gorgeous George, tomorrow, or at least morning showers, will give way to partly sunny skies today. Temperatures will rise from a low of 14 and peak at 23. Looking forward to the week, partly sunny conditions persist, with rain forecast at a 50% chance tomorrow. And then out in Cape Town, you can expect to start your Thursday under partly cloudy skies, temperatures ranging between a low of 13 and a high of 21. A wet outlook does lie ahead for you with mostly cloudy skies, but there is rain also forecast tomorrow, sitting at a 95% chance. It looks like a wet weekend in Cape Town. Out in Sutherland, let's see what's happening. A cloudy morning will give way to sunshine later in the day. Temperatures climbing from a chilly 7 and warming up to 22 as your high. The outlook does remain partly cloudy, but there's rain chanced at a 65% chance tomorrow, and temperatures do remain in the below 20 degrees. Out in Kimberley today, some areas across your region are in for thunderstorms, temperatures ranging from a mild 14 to a warm 26. In the coming days, expect partly sunny conditions with temperatures in the lower to mid 20s. And finally, out in Uppington on this glorious Thursday, you're in for a sunny day ahead, but there is also rain forecast at a chance of 70%. Your temperatures, well, they range between 15 and 31 degrees today. The rest of your week looks like partly sunny conditions that will dominate, with temperatures remaining in the low to mid-20s. Well, beautiful, beautiful view that we got to see at 6 o'clock. Let's see what's happening at 7 when it comes to your sunrise view. Well, Apiwe opened their eyes this morning from Mfuleni out in Cape Town and shared this gorgeous view, which I assume is on your morning commute. Perhaps you're walking to grab a taxi or even in your car and just took a moment to capture the beauty that Cape Town has to offer. And thank you so much for that. A beautiful day does lie ahead for you, chilling in the 20s. Do make sure that you grab a cardigan or jersey along the way. Now, if you think you could do better, please let us know. You know that number already. It's 063-036-9649. We look forward to seeing your beautiful, beautiful sunrise morning view at 8 o'clock. For now, though, we're going to head to the Jersey streets to Azan and Chan. Zanele, what's still to come?
Oh, thank you, my Carissa. Mzansi, I'm so glad you're in the building. We always tell you we only ever bring you superstars to get your day started off on a high note. And namhlanje ke sana, we are getting to know the Green Room hosts for the 2026 Metro FM Music Awards. And trust me, you want to stick around for it because it is just upper echelon. But then we're also going to be jumping on into Tropica Island of Treasure auditions. As your host, I'm making sure that the auditions are happening all over the country. So you need to make sure that you are there in Johannesburg this weekend. However, in Cape Town, over the last weekend, we got to see what it is that you have to offer in terms of our smooth fans. It's coming up in a bit. We're going to take a short break. We'll see you right after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, Mzansi. You're still on your Feel Good Breakfast show, indeed, right here on S3. And oh, sana kumnand banani. Thank you for joining us no matter where you are in the country. And Expresso family, we're still on the road to the Metro FM Music Awards 2026. And this year, we aren't just celebrating music excellence, we're celebrating a massive culture shift. The MMA 26 Green Room is where the real drama and the tears happen. And to lead that charge, Metro needed the ultimate architects of SA street culture. Thank you very much. And today we get to sit down with the newest members of the Metro FM family, hosts of the brand new show, Not Like Us, and your official Green Room hosts. Everyone, please welcome, it is none other than Scoop Makatini and Muesli.
We'll take that intro.
Yeah.
We'll take that intro.
Hi, superstars. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. Of course you're good. You're part of the mighty Metro FM.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. And we're on the great Expresso, of course.
Oh, come on, guys. Thank you for making time for us. First and foremost, guys, we have to say congratulations.
Thank you.
On Not Like Us and being the Green Room hosts. But let's start with the show. This is something that is genuinely just so incredible to see two people that are leaders in their own right in urban culture already in South Africa come together. But then let's talk about this. How is it that Not Like Us is going to differentiate from everything else that's part of this culture in this country?
I think that's a very good question. The name says it all.
Okay.
And it's really not a name that we chose to really display ego.
Yeah.
It was really something that was symbolic of us coming from television and bringing a more visual to an audio platform that is radio. We wanted to bring more energy.
Yeah.
We wanted to bring a more cultural feel, because music is one of the things that leads to fashion, that leads to communication in slang and lingo, that leads to how brands are consumed. It's an ecosystem of culture, and music is just one part of it.
Yes.
So Not Like Us is a partly those things, just not the name, but also the energy we bring and the broadcasting quality, which is something we're talking about now.
Speak on it.
And I think it's great that everybody has a mic and a camera and they can say their opinions.
Yeah.
I think there's tiers for every kind of level of broadcasting and opinions.
Yeah.
I think there is the bottom tier, which is what we have. There's a middle tier, which comes from that bottom tier, but is better than that bottom tier. And then there is the top brass tier, which is the all black everything, all black excellence, which is broadcasting, which is led with facts, not so much emotions, but very much wanting to see everybody do well in the ecosystem.
Love that. Love that. Oh, speaking of love, we saw Casper in your vest actually showing you guys love on social media when he was chatting to one of the platforms that goes out and gets, you know, a few bites from people. What do you guys have to say to Casper, actually? That's what I want to hear, real quick.
I think Casper in your vest. Shout out to Casper in your vest. It's always great to understand that there are people out there who really, really get it. And who can also speak on just genuine love. I think that's what makes our show different from every other entertainment show that is telling stories. We're really coming from a place of love for the human behind the work, the work itself, the platform we're on, a love for each other. Like, our whole thing is just like, we absolutely love this. There's nothing about this that we hate.
And something you guys both love and you share this is SA hip-hop, but also the fact that both of you are just superstars on the television. You shine when you're there, baby. So talk to us, when you guys now come together, what is it that we're going to hear when we tune in that we might be a little bit shocked to know when it comes to this dynamic duo? You know, maybe you guys got together and were planning the show and you were like, oh,
I think there's not much, right? You can tell that me and Muesli are very strong personalities. I think what is nice about our show and what you can hear and what you can pick up when we have interviews is that a lot of times, maybe in especially South African television or South African entertainment scene, for how long it's been around, it's very seldom that you can get two strong personalities willing to uplift each other, willing to work together. Even though there might be, I mean, in two shows, there was a time where you can tell, like, our strong personalities now are coming forth. But it's also
he's a boy and I'm a girl.
Yes.
So there's a lot of banter, just like, okay, babe. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, babe. Okay, guys, we don't have a lot of time there. I need you guys to speak to me about the MMAs very quickly. What can we expect in terms of you guys as our Green Room hosts?
Oh, I think just good energy, incredible fashion, but I think that goes without saying.
Yes.
But we are really just looking forward to telling the story behind the story, because that's
Yes.
actually what culture is, you know? It's about how the real people get together to do it. So we're excited to talk to the winners. We're excited to be in Durban.
Yes.
Of course. We're broadcasting live from Langa Mavuso.
Yes, we're going to be broadcasting at the pre-party that's on Friday at Tiger's Milk. That's in Umhlanga. Please pull up. We do want to hear talent from Durban. Usually we have a slot where we play DJs, and we're not just focused on hip-hop DJs. We have DJs playing all genres. But when we come to Durban, we want to just put the DJ side a bit. We want to hear what you guys have to offer. I'm talking musicians that sing. I'm talking people that rap. And I'm talking people that play instruments too.
Love that. That's beautiful, guys. And very quickly, we have to wrap up. Scoop, you wanted to share how this beautiful duo came about.
The
Talk
beautiful
to us.
duo came about when I was thinking about having a radio show. Myself and Muesli had been talking about it. We definitely did milk and cookies, and that was the big thing that spurred us on to like, yo, we want to do this thing. Because we knew we had similar energy, but we didn't know how it could happen if we worked together.
Yes.
Then Metro FM gave us the offer, and we are here today. And
Love
we're doing
that.
it to the fullest. And to see it from planning it to now being something that is in fruition and actualizing itself and hearing the impact from it as we go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's great.
Well, I want to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to us singing happy birthday for Scoop. So everybody, let's do it. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Scoop. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Oh, aren't you guys making each other shy? Oh, my love.
It's the second batch of flowers this woman has bought me. The first show she did one of these, and I'm really thankful.
nice, no?
Yeah,
But these are nice.
These are amazing.
And
they're
they're heavy.
Happy birthday! We love this duo. It's really amazing. And listen, Expresso family, we get to celebrate Scoop some more because they are not going anywhere.
Are we still
They're
here?
not like us, King and Queen. Yes, you are. We love having them around so much that we're going to have a lovely, lovely game that we're going to be playing in a little bit. Don't go anywhere. Chandy is going to be handling that. However, my beautiful Cape Town family, are you feeling the vibes from Johannesburg as we come to you live from the Samsung DQX, my friends?
Oh, the vibes are being felt, eh? Happy birthday, Scoop. We really just want to wish you the best from Cape Town into the Jersey streets.
I might hop on a plane and actually fly up to Josie for the weekend. There's a vibe brewing, and we love it. But wherever you are right now, we could create a little vibe in your life. I know we are laying it on thick, but at the moment, the winnings are good. Okay, there are more thrills and a lot more cash available if you play your daily lotto, because there is an estimated 400,000 Rand sitting in that jackpot. And then you can also play the new Daily Lotto Plus. We're going to throw another 150,000 Rand into the kitty.
Because we can, or at least because the lotto can. So go ahead and buy your tickets now. You could do that in many ways. You could go to store, you could go to nationallottery.co.za, your mobile app, or even cell phone banking.
And then it's worth stopping by our Expresso social pages because the content's always amazing. But you will pick up all of these details. A little reminder of how you can put yourself in line to win big by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand, and then your Daily Lotto Plus for 150,000 Rand as well. You got to do both.
You've got to do both. I mean, get yourself in the running and also get yourself seated, because straight after the break, we're going to have Musi stick around to get into part 2 of entertainment news. And we're talking Coachella outfits.
Oh, she is perfect.
She
to
is
do
the
that.
perfect person.
Absolutely perfect. She kind of feels like Coachella vibe follows her around wherever she goes. Absolutely love that. Then yes, if you want your chance to get onto an island and compete for your half of $1 million, Tropica Island of Treasure is back, and we are looking for the next contestant. It could be you. We'll see you after this.
Only you can make my day. It's my feel-good breakfast show.
My Feel Good fam, welcome back. It is, of course, your Feel Good Breakfast show right here on S3. Thank you for picking us. Thank you for sticking around because it is always better together. And I mean, there are a few of us on set right now.
Oh, it's true, honey, because listen, we had to bring in these absolute pioneers when it comes to fashion in South Africa because Coachella isn't just about music, it's where fashion takes center stage. So we saw everything from vintage throwbacks to futuristic fits to even some of the influencers, celebs, and the crowds just bringing their A game in a whole different way. And this is why we still have Muesli as well as Scoop Makatini. My friends, let's jump right into it. We don't have time.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have to be our fashion police.
Quick, fast.
Essentially.
Okay, number one, we're talking about Becky G. Did you guys see her outfit for her performance?
With
don't
Carol
worry.
G.
I got you.
I don't
okay.
know.
Becky G came through looking like a little mermaid.
Becky G. I love this moment. This was the first Latina female headliner at Coachella.
Nice.
Iconic, amazing, 10 out of 10.
There we go. Short and sweet. We love it.
I
Next
love
one.
it. Let's go, Sabrina Carpenter.
Ooh, Sabrina Wood.
Moose?
I actually saw the whole creative direction behind this. It was like Hollywood, but in the desert. Pop star chic. I like it.
She is
Yes.
that.
Give it to her. Come
And
on,
then-
she looks cute.
Okay, we're used to them being style icons. Kylie Jenner and Kendall, what did you think?
You know what? They are either super ahead of their times, showing us that this is where fashion is going, or they're just like, guys, we've done too many outfits, we're tired.
No need,
It
no
looks
need, no
like
need even
that.
to try right now.
Yeah, we're rich. We're rich,
But
guys.
I think, guys, sometimes you earn it. And I say that in the sense of, like, if you guys came one day dressed in a packet, we'd be like, oh, it's fine.
We
It's
get
usually
it.
I'll be dressed in a dope-looking
yeah,
packet, trust me.
yeah. It wouldn't just
Whatever packet it is, make sure it's a dope packet.
But they look nice, guys.
Heidi looks amazing. I love the top because it's like the detail, the fabric, even the jeans are like powder blue. I do not feel what Kendall
going
is
to
wearing.
Guys, I'm telling you now, these girls are always ahead. So
That's
this is where
But
we're going to chill down now.
No, but we might be behind because that's how we were dressing also in 2012.
Yes,
But fashion is cyclical.
It is,
Exactly.
100%. I was just going to
Exactly.
say, Kendall looks like she came straight out of the 90s. So I don't know why you guys are having her. Kesana.
No, I
Too
love it.
basic.
It's too Scoop, please. It's fine. Let's go the opposite
one.
of basic. Young Thug.
Ooh, I hated this look.
Ah, hey.
I hated the hair. I hated the
6ix9ine also hated the hair.
bedazzle. Too much
Also,
bedazzle.
can the boys stop with the bedazzle? Leave the bedazzle for us.
Lots.
Honestly, no, we're done with the
But the thing is, he was wearing his brand, and for him to put that on the biggest stage in the world, you have to give it to him.
Like, you can wear your brand, but make it look good.
Okay.
It's like these
Young
people.
Thug has always had a butt.
Yeah, always. Shame. Pun intended. Every
I
time we
was
always
about
start
to
to-
say, why are you making the crack of the joke? Please stop. Calm yourselves. Guys,
No.
I'm sorry. I'm for it. Anything
I love
bedazzled,
it.
I love it. And I always think that it's such a big thing for guys to step out in something bedazzled.
No, they need to step back. We're done with the boys in the bling bling.
It was just a bit much. The hair and the bedazzled top and the pants.
Oh, no.
Too
And
much.
the platform shoes.
You guys are just haters. But we'll go here.
These are just
Oh,
people.
I mean, that's the standard Coachella look. That's the standard Coachella look. Standard
So
damsel in
you
distress.
think that
Love a good boob.
you think they dress better than Kendall and Kylie?
They
I
say
definitely,
more.
I
They
love,
say more.
I love the character also.
Yeah, they say
They
more.
were too basic for me.
Interesting.
I love that look.
What is damsel in distress?
You know, the California girl.
Yes, like
I need
Spoiled
saving.
little LA girl.
I'm so confused.
It's just the LA girl.
yeah, just like so chill,
Ask the
bro.
Valley girls. They know about it.
Like I don't even.
Not the Valley girl. I love a Valley girl. Oh my word.
That's the Valley girl look
Okay,
right there.
here's one that I really loved.
No,
Let's talk
I
about
think
the-
she's doing too much.
I think this looks like something. Guys,
No.
Muesli, you cannot say she's doing too much.
She's
People
doing
like
too
you and
much.
me step out in things like this.
If you're maybe going on stage, Chomi, like if you're just gonna be there chilling, like there's a way to still be loud without doing all of that.
And you're telling me you paid 15,000 rand for your ticket and you're going to walk around like that?
I guess if you paid
Uncomfortable.
15,000 rand for your ticket, you definitely gonna walk around.
I would want to be comfortable.
Your outfit has earned it.
Am I wrong? I love what she's wearing. I think it's beautiful.
No, you're not wrong. Preference is never wrong. It's just that you ask us about for
Fair.
our
Opinion.
opinion.
Fair.
And never let anyone's opinion interfere with how you feel.
Thank
But if
you,
now 15,000 people get to feel like how we feel, it might affect how you feel when you walk out the door.
You actually hate me. You hate me. But guys, let's just
love
talk
you
about
so much.
fashion as a whole, just in terms of rating out of 10 very quickly because we're wrapping things up.
Yeah.
What do you give Coachella this year out of 10?
I'll give it a good 8 out of 10. I'm
8 out
gonna
of 10.
wait for weekend 2 to see.
Nice.
But so
That's a
far,
good
so
one. That's a good one. Musi's always so laterally thinking. I will give it a 6 out of 10. I was there
Hectic.
4 years ago, and it was really better than now.
Beautiful.
I'm really suffering right now.
You are such a
Especially the guys. Especially the guys.
Oh, the panel.
Scoop took any opportunity to tell us he was at Coachella.
No, that's what.
fine.
That's what.
Damn right. I mean, you're damn right.
Thank you, not like us. We appreciate
Just because you're doing
you.
Tropica
Hey,
and
we're
you're
wrapping it up now. We're wrapping it up. Everybody, that is a wrap. Of course, the standout Coachella outfits. We need to say goodbye to these two. I mean, we would keep Moozle. I call you Moozle. We need to say goodbye to Scoop.
Oh, my.
Yeah, it's because
You're hurting me.
He got a big
all
of
the time.
everything. Came teasy, so cheesy. Listen, he mentioned Tropica. We heard that there's something coming up over there in the mother city. What's going on?
Well, I'll tell you right now, we're having just as much as a good time as you. First and foremost, happy birthday, Rudy.
Yeah.
Secondly, Tropica.
Oh, we can celebrate. We can raise a toast. Rudy, happy birthday, big
Cheers
guy.
to
We love you,
you.
man.
Now, last weekend, Tropica took over Cape Town for the in-person auditions,
Well
and the
done.
energy, you're great. The energy was on another level.
Yeah, we had a feeling the fitness would show up, and we had to witness the fitness, from bold personalities to people showing up ready to own their moment. I love it. It was clear that South Africans are beginning to understand what being smooth is like, and bringing that smooth Tropica energy this season. It's going to be off the charts.
I can
think.
imagine already. This is more than just an audition. It is your chance to step into the Tropica Island of Treasure experience. So let's take a look on how it all went down.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Like, literally, look at me. I'm jumping. I'm so excited for this.
Sweet fame and fortune, nothing smoother.
I have auditioned before multiple times, actually. It's been almost a decade now. I wanted to go to the island, have fun, just like everybody else, and possibly win the money. But now, I want my journey with Tropica to come full circle. I want to leave a message of persistence and resilience to the rest of South Africa.
I've got a friend who watches Expresso every morning, and she knows the island Tropical of Treasure, and she dared me. She actually sent me a message on my WhatsApp that said, like, I dare you to enter. Because you have the look, you have the personality, just go and do it.
What I know I'll bring to the island is good vibes and good energy. And I'm sure there's coconuts on the island, right? Play with the bongos, I don't know. Hello, my name is Dylan Gono. I'm from Cape Town. Actually, I'm from Zimbabwe, so you know we be in the mountains. I'll try my best to swim. Actually, I can't swim enough to get to whatever castles that needs to be solved, and I'll bring this.
My mom introduced me to the show. We were watching the show, and I turned around to her and I said, Mom, I'm going to be on this show. So winning that, and especially the money, I think that's going to be more for my family side. Oh, getting emotional. Damn, girl, keep it together. I love challenges. I work for jobs. So, you know, a challenge is always there for me.
The Tropica celebrity I'd want to partner with is Nadia. She's a boss in her respective field like I am in mine. So it's a match made in heaven. We're going to walk away with the W.
If I had to go to the island, I would partner up with Costa Semenya. I think that she's an amazing athlete.
I would definitely pair up with Costa Semenya. I think just the story that she holds in sports and in overcoming so many challenges.
Going into the island this time, I think I want to come in with strategy, game plan, and tactics. And I know if Costa Semenya's athleticism, if you combine that with my confidence and charisma, I believe we'll make a perfect match.
Oh, I like it a bit of cool. I like some playing their cards close to their chest, and then a lot of energy. And that's the kind of energy we are talking about that is going to be required on this island.
True, because with Tropica, it's not just about getting onto the island. It's really about showing up and standing out among the crowd and making your moment truly count.
All right, so when is your next opportunity is what you are asking or screaming at the screen. Tropica is heading to the Butts, to Four Ways Mall, my old stomping ground, from the 17th to the 19th of April. That's this weekend. It is your chance to step up, step into your own skin and be a part of something bigger.
And please, please bring your personality. Also that confidence that you have inside, unlock it and show us exactly why you should be on that island among many great people. Francois, Castor,
I know why. We're using two
Amanda.
super athletes to kind of set the tone here because that's what's going to be required. There's going to be unbelievable mental and emotional challenges, but the physical is going to land.
Sure.
And you're going to need to stand up to the likes of Francois Hougaard. Come on. Or you could be standing next to him or Casper. Come on. How does that sound? Casper Semenya, one of our heroes that you could be joining if you just step up. So go put yourself out there and just shoot your shot. You
Do it.
don't know. And everyone who's been on the show, apart from the celebrities, has gone on to massive, massive things because of the platform that it gives you. This is your shot, man.
There's also a golden ticket up for grabs, and it could really have your name on it. So really just aim for the stars and you might land amongst them. And we wish you all the best for all those that are auditioning in 4 ways this weekend.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. I think we are constantly pushing you to get out there and move because we understand how much it can give you, how it can balance out the mental game, how it can feed the emotions and obviously look after your body. And if you love staying active, whether it's running, whether it's the gym, just getting those steps in, which is perfectly fine, I think you know that sometimes, even when you're putting in the effort, what feels like maximum, your energy just doesn't show up in the way that you expected or maybe need it. So this morning we are asking, are you running on empty? And I feel like I always have to ask this question of all my colleagues because we work unbelievably hard in this space. We are joined by two of the hardest workers here, two of our lovely family members, Bianca and Megan, who run. You move a lot. You have naturally high energy levels, but you choose to push yourself out there and push the boundaries. Bia, I'm going to ask you, because you've been on a journey. You're out of the moon boot now. So your energy dynamic must have changed. How did you cope not having the running outlet, first of all? What was that knock-on effect like? And now that you are able to move again, how are you?
Massive. It's such a big difference when you can't do what you love, but also to not be able to move, and you realize the mental benefits of something from exercise. You think you do it for the physical, but really you do it for the mental aspect. So yeah, to be able to be finally back on a running journey, it's not been very smooth. It's been a rocky start to the year, but just to be able to have that back makes you so grateful for it.
Does it feel like because at my age I have to constantly reset, so I choose to see these things as an opportunity to restart again, which is amazing. Does it feel like, though, an opportunity, or do you feel like, okay, I've got to work even harder now to find that sweet spot again?
I think it's been quite a lesson in patience. Running is such a humbling sport. And it's been an opportunity for me to focus on the things that I think runners usually neglect, which is strength and conditioning, and focus on that when my running isn't
The
exactly...
slow build, the work in between. That's so right. I'm looking at you, Megs, because you've got energy all the time. And I'm constantly asking, like, how do you stay so strong and fit in that sense? And running is obviously a special thing for you. But you also work ridiculous hours. You have kind of two versions of yourself, one in TV land and one in the design world that never seems to stop. Where does the energy come from? Where do you go when the energy is not there?
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you have to take something that you can give you that boost, you know. I mean, I try to eat very healthy as well. I mean, it's difficult when there's so many nice foods on the show.
I know. Welcome to my daily pain in this space. Luckily, it's all keto for this week, which is helping a little bit in that.
Yeah. But I try to take supplements as well, and whatever I can do to give me that extra boost. And as well as eating healthy, I drink a lot of water, but it is difficult to maintain, but I try, and I think that little extra boost does help.
Because the weird thing with running, it's such a mental validation thing for me. So you're always pushing until you're exhausted, but you can't train like that all the time. I remember chatting to Gerda Steyn. Now look, I'm comparing you to Gerda Steyn right now. Okay, this is how the levels that we're sitting on, but for her, and something you said a moment ago, the managing the build, because you imagine how many kilometers she's getting in. So managing that is a vitally important thing. Why is the energy thing such a weird battle for a runner? Because there must be moments when you're running where you feel absolutely exhausted and you switch something else on. But you've got to start with an energy base.
I know. I had this week, actually. I went for a run and I was really looking forward to it. I had a good day and I was like, this afternoon I'm going to go for a run. And I was looking forward to hyping myself up for it. And as soon as I started, the body was just like, nope.
Not today.
And I was like, it's like you're looking forward to it and then you just don't feel like yourself when you go for a run. And it can be quite frustrating. But then you kind of have to go back and say, okay, what can I do to make sure that I feel my best, and then also to be able to like balance the work-life balance with training, and then just look for like, how am I sleeping? Am I eating well enough? Am I drinking enough water? Is there maybe something that I can take to like help me sleep better? You know, I've been trying everything from magnesium to creatine to vitamins to just give your immune system a boost, especially after a race. Your body takes a big knock. Leading up to a race, you want your immune system to stay strong.
And you don't want to crash after you've put your body through that as well. You have been listening to everything that we do on the show, which is amazing. I love it because we pick up so many gems in terms of managing that balance. There's a flip side to this as well, though. Once you start to understand, and it's always retrospectively that we realize how much we need a run.
Yeah.
And when you go on a run and suddenly you're like, oh, wow, I didn't need to solve every issue in my life. I just needed to run 2 kilometers more today. What does that energy feel like to you when you've got the energy that you need, when you can get out onto the open road or a trail and plug into that? How much of a positive knock-on effect does it have in your life, your busy life?
It helps with positivity, you know, and staying grounded, because then you get that extra bit of energy out, and afterwards you actually feel like you can do more. And it really does help. I mean, help with my personal life, help with work, help me improve. And it's crazy to think that you put all your energy in a run and then you're able to do everything else. But it's
I've been told I'm a better employee when I go for a run.
You see, I didn't want to say anything, but this is why we set up this whole segment today, was just to get me out there
After
running.
this, I'm into my running clothes, 9 o'clock.
Listen, there was a time where I only ever saw you in running stuff, and I asked you, like, do you have a car still? Do you even move? But thank you so much, because you give us daily lessons on commitment, on consistency, and getting back up again. And I know I've been in your situation before for quite a long time. I know how it's the ultimate challenge to not have access to that kind of energy. So thank you so much for being the shining example that you are. I think there is an opportunity for all of us to get real. Just take a moment here and sometimes to say, okay, we need a little bit of help. And you know, something like Revital Ginseng Plus is designed to support energy, just that plug-in that you need, stamina and overall well-being, especially if you're having an active on-the-go lifestyle. And anyone in these 4 walls has such a lifestyle. It's formulated to help reduce tiredness and fatigue, the mental fatigue as well, support your stamina, improve your mental alertness. Doesn't that sound nice at this time of the day? So it's great for busy professionals, For parents, it is a game changer. And if you're a student struggling with those full schedules that level up, this could be that little key that you need. Clinically proven to reduce fatigue by up to 79%, in fact, and improve cognition by 44%. In fact, the whole studio is now looking at me. Sometimes it's not about, I think, pushing harder. It's about making sure that your body is properly supported to keep up with your lifestyle. We put so much importance on those work elements and all the stuff structured around us. What about your body? Revital Ginseng Plus, it's a daily multivitamin. You can take it every day, designed to help support energy, stamina, so that you don't feel like you're running on empty, whether you're actually running or not. So be energized, make Revital your daily multivitamin of choice, your jumping off point, available at retail and independent pharmacies nationwide. Just give it a try, and we'll see you on the road.
Now listen, some dishes never go out of style. They just get better with every single take you do on them, and also with time. And we are revisiting a classic with a modern new laid twist. We're definitely going to be serving up some deviled eggs, but we're doing it 3 ways this time. A familiar favorite topped with crispy bacon bits, and then a bold chili crisp version, and then one I'm really looking forward to. It is a fresh herby pesto option that really brings a pop of color, but also flavor to any single spread. And that's exactly why we brought Jay back in to do eggs.
All about the eggs,
About the eggs. No shells. We hope no shells. We hope no shells. Okay, so we've got 3 options. I'm seeing bacon over here. Is it chives?
Chives,
Delicious.
yes.
Chives and eggs, 10 out of 10.
Dijon mustard,
Dijon.
lemon juice. It's all about balance, you know?
So if I'm not mistaken, we actually cut them and
Yes.
use the yolk for like the filling.
Yes, so that's what
essentially.
I'm doing already, Carissa. So we've boiled these beautiful new laid eggs, remove the yolks. I like my yolks a little bit like under, not too hard.
Yeah.
Most people will cook it for 10 minutes so that it's really hard. I like mine. You can see they're a little bit jammy, which I love.
Yes. Oh, a jammy egg.
So yeah,
So
so
what's
it's
the perfect jammy egg? 6 minutes?
6 to 7 minutes, yeah. And the idea is, yes, you empty the egg, you mix it with a couple of beautiful goodies, and then you fill the egg again.
So is there a way to cut the egg? We're not going
So-
across. We're going
No, we're
down.
going lengthways. Do you know what the best way actually is
Tell
to get the
me.
perfect cut egg? Unflavored dental floss. So
This I've never heard of
It's the best way
before.
to ensure that we actually need to find some in the studio.
Oh my
But it's the best way to ensure that you get a nice clean cut without the yolk sticking to the knife, as you can see there.
Well, I like that you said unscented because some minty eggs does not. That didn't make the cuts. Not this time around.
So I'm busy with, over here, we discussed the bacon bits. I've got mayo, basil pesto, some lemon juice, and we've got some pine nuts and parmesan to top that.
That sounds excellent to me.
You've been working on that all morning, eh?
I have. The delivery could have been better.
Come on, you got to say it with your chest, Carissa.
I was a bit hesitant there. That really does sound good, though. I've been looking forward to it. It's going to change the color of the yolk, though, hey?
Yes, so that's the vibe. I mean, I think it's vibrant, it's beautiful, lovely green color. So I'm going to add just a tablespoon of mayo to that.
Nice.
A little bit of pesto.
Ooh, this is more challenging than I thought. I'm cutting the egg white. Okay.
Maybe use a spoon to get the yolks out.
Yeah, that's smarter.
And then I'm going to give this a whisk.
Ooh, the vibrant color already looks fantastic. That against our backdrop of our new laid eggs, I mean, come on. And as you can see here, the new laid eggs are, of course, available in 6s, 18s, and my favorite, the 30s, because I eat eggs every day, making them ideal for everything from things like small gatherings to also larger spreads when you hostess with the mostess. And they've got options including free range, let me use a spoon actually, pasteurized as well. These eggs deliver consistent quality and also rich, creamy yolks, which we're using today every single time. So if you're preparing just an everyday meal or even entertaining your guests, new laid eggs, of course, offer the variety, the versatility that you need for the base of any recipe. I've heard that the eggs also in mayonnaise. Are there?
Yes, eggs and oil. That's
Eggs and
basically
oil.
mayo. Yeah.
Crazy.
Egg yolks.
Oh,
So-
I love an egg yolk. I'm so mad that they demonized it for so many years. Egg yolks are where the flavor's at.
That's where the flavor's at.
Okay.
Great.
How was yours? Look, oh my gosh, you're so quick with
I've
it.
just filled mine. You can be beautiful and precious about it and use a piping bag. I'm not going to do that today
Okay.
because these look so yummy that I actually just want to have a bite. So I'm moving
Ooh,
along
and those are
fast here.
toasted pine nuts.
Toasted pine nuts. So this is giving sort of an Italian take on a deviled egg, which is beautiful. Some Parmesan shavings. You could use, you know, whatever cheese you have if you
Yeah.
really wanted to. Some herbs on here would be great. but I
Ooh,
think
that's
that-
actually a good amuse-bouche.
Right? One bite wonder. Love
Lovely.
this. Okay, so you're just emptying the eggs for me to work.
That's my job.
Am
Did
I
you say
working
that?
today? So now we are moving over to Asia, I believe. We've got some mayo. I'm running out of spoons. Grab another one.
I think I might have stolen your spoon. Apologies.
Okay, so we've into this one. We've
Mhm.
got some mayo. Yes. We've got some soy.
Soy sauce?
What would really be cool is if you poached these or
seen
marinated them with
those.
the soy. That's actually one of my
Yeah.
favorite things to do with
And
eggs.
serve it over rice.
Some lemon juice, and you want to sort of be quite mindful about the quantities because you don't want it to be too loose that it runs out of the egg when you put it back in.
True.
Some chili crisp.
Chili crisp. Graham loves a chili crisp
I mean,
as well.
it's still a thing.
Sure.
It's still a thing.
Chili crisp and eggs go together real bad. A fried egg too.
Oh.
Yum.
Here we go.
And you've also got sesame and spring onions.
Yes, just to garnish. It's all about the garnish. I'm really losing track of all my spoons here, but here we go. This is the chili crisp spoons.
There's one in your hand, Jay.
Here we go.
Okay, so that consistency is a bit chunkier
This
too.
is a bit chunkier. Again, you don't have to be precious about that. I
Yeah.
kind of like playing around with textures, you know? I think that's something that we discuss a lot on the show.
Agreed. You also want the mouth to go on a journey as you're taking every
Beautifully
single
said.
bite.
I couldn't have said that any better. Okay,
Can
there
I
we
throw
go.
the sesame seeds and
Yes,
pretend
please.
like I made it? I'll take all the credit.
And I'm going to be cleaning up because my mom is watching today.
Hi, Mama J. Okay, so we're just gonna decorate deliciously, and then mine's basically done already.
Ooh.
The
sorry.
flavor. You can't double dip your
I
fingers
can't
now.
double dip, but that was so beautiful.
Okay, we're gonna try them just now. So
Okay.
mine has got Dijon. It's got some egg yolks and lemon and also mayonnaise. This is kind of like the classic one from the 50s, you know, when the housewives would entertain the guests that the man brought over. This is what they would be serving along with jellified meat. We've come a long way. Okay, and then just throw some bacon bits on top.
Beautiful.
Don't hold back on the bacon. Eggs and bacon, pigs and chickens, they go together real good too. And then some chives. Some greenery goes a long way
Chives
as well.
make everything look better.
Right?
I'm going to put them on my hat later.
You don't need anything to look better, Jay. What do you mean? And
Okay,
there
great.
you have it. Deviled eggs three
ways.
ways. Of course, using our delicious new laid eggs as well. We've even gone from classic to bold to fresh. There's a deviled egg here for literally every kind of table. And the best part is that you stand the chance to win a new laid hamper valued at 750 Rand to recreate these recipes and so many more that you can let us know in the comfort of your own home. So simply reply to the competition post on the Expresso social pages and then tell us which deviled egg flavor you would make. The classic, the chili crisp, or even the pesto. And don't forget to use that hashtag new laid eggs, and that competition does close on the 20th of April. Of course, those T's and C's can be found on expressoshow.com. Out of 10?
Oh, mate, the chili crisp.
The chili crisp.
10 out of 10. Where's that?
The board.
Pedal.
Success. We'll see you straight after this break once we've tried all the eggs.
It's actually really good.
Only you can make my It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Well, welcome back. You came at a good time. It's just gone 8 o'clock on the dot on your Feel Good Breakfast show. Let's get straight into your final bit of news. Now we get started nationally with the Nelson Mandela Bay municipality that has launched a 24-hour safety and security WhatsApp line. Now this allows residents to report crime and emergencies directly to Metro Police using text, photos, videos and live location pins. Now that number is 079 490 0480 and it is monitored around the clock from the municipal control room. Officials do say the system aims to improve response times and communication with communities. Now, the idea was inspired by Councillor Jason Grobelaar after he struggled to report an incident without an exact location, exposing gaps in emergency response systems and also leading to the development of the new digital reporting tool. In other news in the country, the Bishop Lavis Crime Prevention Forum is calling for a more targeted policing approach, following 2 separate incidents in Bonteheuwel that left 5 people injured, including 4 minors aged between 10 and 16. A 30-year-old man was also wounded in a separate attack. Now, all victims are receiving hospital treatment. Forum chairperson Graham Lindhorst says ongoing gang-related violence remains a major concern despite the deployment of the army. Now, he's urging authorities to increase police presence and implement focused strategies to curb crime in affected communities. Internationally speaking, Nigeria will slash import duties on key goods from the 1st of July as it moves to rein in on inflation and ease the rising cost of living. The cuts cover food items such as rice, sugar and palm oil, along with passenger vehicles and construction materials, while electric vehicles and manufacturing machinery will be exempt. Inflation has eased from last year's peak but remains elevated. The government says the measures aim to lower prices and support businesses, as it also seeks financial backing at the IMF World Bank spring meetings. In other news, North Korea has conducted new missile tests, including cruise and anti-ship launches, escalating tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. Now, the moves have drawn concern from neighboring countries and defense analysts who warn the activity could further destabilize already fragile security dynamics. Now, the tests come amid continued international sanctions and also efforts to limit Pyongyang's weapons program. Now, the International Atomic Energy Agency says it is aware of a new uranium enrichment facility capable of producing weapons-grade material, which could add to North Korea's stockpile of nuclear warheads. Let's close up on a feel-good note for this Thursday with our girl South African star Tyler, who's turning heads on the global stage once again. And this time around, it's after landing 4 nominations at the American Music Awards for 2026. Now, her hit Chanel earned a nod for Best Music Video alongside recognition in Social Song of the Year, Best Afrobeats Artist and Best Female R&B Artist. The track has climbed the Billboard Hot 100, marking yet another milestone after Water and Push to Start. Taylor Swift is the most nominated artist, scoring a total of 8 nominations. Now, Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Dean, Morgan Wallen and Samba are up for 7 trophies. With fans rallying behind her and voting open, Tyler's fans can vote for her on the American Music Awards website or even via Instagram. Well, I hope you'll all be going there straight after the show ends. For now, let's get into your final bit of sports with Gray.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, I'll let you, if you're not the biggest sports fan, you can go and vote for Tyler right now. But if you are interested in last night's action, and there was a plenty, let's start with UEFA. Bayern Munich, they outlasted Real Madrid 4-3 in an absolute thriller to seal a 6-4 aggregate win, with goals from Luis Diaz and Michael Olise. Absolutely brilliant effort there in injury time. So next, they go on to play PSG in those semi-finals. And elsewhere, Arsenal, they progressed after a tense draw with Sporting Lisbon, going through on aggregate, setting up their semi-final clash with Atletico Madrid. Looking good. Now, on the international front, not the best news for France and Hugo Ekitike. He'll miss the FIFA World Cup. That was after suffering a serious Achilles injury during Liverpool's clash with Paris Saint-Germain earlier in the week. French coach Didier Deschamps has now confirmed the setback officially, with the striker's absence dealing a major blow to Le Bleu. The national team's attacking options going into the showpiece. It is a massive, massive loss. Now, we've been speaking so much about the youngsters making debuts in the IPL. It's great to have an established name shining. Virat Kohli, he steered the Royal Challengers Bengaluru to a convincing 5-wicket win over the Lucknow Super Giants in their Indian Premier League clash yesterday. So chasing only 146, RCB cruised home with ease, powered very much by Kohli's composed knock to now move top of the standings. LSG conversely slipping further down that table. Now, we are getting very excited about the clay court season. The ladies are making their mark now. Iga Swiatek has made a confident start to her clay season with a straight sets win over Laura Sigmund at the Stuttgart Open. So under her new coach, Francisco, Swiatek looked pretty sharp, bouncing back from her recent struggles, now setting up a beautiful quarterfinal clash, potentially against either Alicia Parks or Mira Andreeva. But she is showing form at just the right time of the year. And that's where we leave our sport for this Thursday morning. Let's delve into the traffic. Let's start our traffic report down in the mother city in Kraaifontein. In fact, there has been an accident reported on the N1 outbound. That's at the Brighton Road or the M15 off-ramp. The ramp is obstructed seriously and daily road users are advised to drive with extreme caution. If you can find another route onto the highway, please do that. Right, let's get into your Thursday weather. We start up in beautiful Polokwane, where you're going to start your day under partly cloudy skies. You do have an afternoon shower coming your way. Temperatures beginning at a low of 16, rising to a beautiful 28 degrees today. And as we throw it forward, looking at your week, you can expect mostly cloudy and wet conditions in the coming days. In fact, rain averaging around 40% for most of the week. Then we move into Klerksdorp. Prepare for a day of thunderstorms. Your rain has got a 25% chance of making landfall, so it'll hit at some point. Temperature starting at 14 degrees, reaching a high of 24. Then throughout the week, you've got mostly cloudy and wet conditions persisting. Rain forecast at 70% tomorrow, and it does stick around. Moving to Pretoria, good morning. You've got some scattered thunderstorms waking you up today. Parts of your region will experience that. Temperatures ranging between 16 and a warm 24 degrees. And then looking forward through your week, you've got mostly wet conditions persisting. Rain forecast at 60% come Saturday. I suppose we do all need the water. Josie, you're going to spend your day under partly cloudy skies today, and those beautiful, refreshing afternoon thunderstorms expected there as well. Temperature starting at a low of 12, reaching a high of 20 degrees. Then we can throw it forward to your week. It looks pretty much the same. Wet conditions persisting, rain averaging at around 50% or plus as we move forward. Mbombela, good morning to you as well. Your day brings mostly cloudy conditions. Showers forecast at 50% today. Temperatures are going to rise from a cool 17 to a balmy 23 degrees. And then over the coming week, you've got temperatures in the mid to high 20s, albeit with a 35% chance over the weekend come Saturday. Bloemfontein, expect partly cloudy skies above your neck of the woods today. Scattered showers throughout the day, in fact, as well. Temperatures climbing from a low of 13 to a moderate 23 degrees today because of that inclement weather. And then throwing forward to the week, conditions dominating, in fact, so they're going to stay the same. Your rain forecast at 60% tomorrow, and they stay there for the next few days. Richards Bay, you're in for a partly cloudy day as well, with chance of a 20% chance of rain. Temperatures are going to range from a warm 21 to a beautiful 27. That they say is going to feel like a 29. So just get out there and enjoy it. Looking ahead, partly cloudy skies persisting. Your temperatures in the high 20s and low 30s. Then moving down to our playground, Durbs, you're in for partly cloudy skies above, and then an afternoon shower, in fact. Temperatures beginning with a warm 20, and they will climb to, I would imagine, a rather humid 26 degrees today. Then in the coming days, expect cloudy conditions, your temperatures remaining in the high 20s. Savor it while you can. Tata, good morning to you. Mostly cloudy skies is what you can expect, with afternoon thunderstorms hitting. Temperatures climbing from a cool 15 to only 24 degrees today. And then over the next few days, you've got those cloudy, partly cloudy skies persisting, some rainy conditions kicking in, and the temperatures sticking in the mid-20s as a result. Craddock, you'll start your day under partly cloudy skies as well, with a moderate northwesterly wind just to refresh your day. Temperatures moving from a cool 14 to a comfortable 27. And over the coming week, you've got partly sunny conditions persisting, albeit with rain coming in at a 70% chance to kickstart the weekend tomorrow. Gqeberha, cloudy skies are expected today with a gentle southeasterly wind as well. Your temperatures will range from a cool 17 to a high of 24 degrees today. And then looking ahead throughout your week, you've got rain forecast at 75% tomorrow, but it will clear as we move through the weekend, so just be aware of that. George, are you feeling gorgeous, George? Good morning to you. Morning showers will give way to partly sunny skies this afternoon. Temperatures ranging from 14 to 23. And then looking forward, you've got partly sunny conditions with rain forecast at a 50% chance tomorrow. A little bit more rain coming in as we round off the weekend. The mother city is going to start this Thursday under partly cloudy skies. In fact, I can see them clearing above our studio. Temperatures ranging from 13 to a high of only 21. The wet outlook is coming. Mostly cloudy skies and then rain, averaging at around 80%. Yes, you can hear my tone shifting dramatically as I look forward throughout the week. So brace for the wet weather. Get those expensive gumboots out. Sutherland, a cloudy morning will give way to some beautiful sunshine later today. Your temperatures climbing from a chilly 7 to a beautiful 22 degrees. And then your outlook remains partly cloudy with rain chanced at 65% tomorrow to enter into the weekend. Your temperatures staying at around or just below the 20s. And then Kimberley, some areas across your region are in for some major thunderstorms today, so please be aware of that. Your temperatures will range from a mild 14 to a warm 26 degrees. And in the coming days, the partly cloudy conditions will stick around, temperatures in the lower to mid 20s, so not too bad. Uppies, of course, you had to throw in 130 degree, but you're in for a sunny day ahead today, albeit with 70% chance of rain coming in later. Temperatures starting at 15, climbing to a hot high of 31 degrees today, but then it does start to tail out throughout the week. You've got sunny conditions persisting, but the temperatures in the low to mid 20s, surprisingly enough. Clearly the seasons are changing. So we had a beautiful view of the Midlands to kick us off first thing this morning, and this view now is great. It comes from Langa, one of my favorite places in the world, never mind just KZN. You've got 25 degrees coming your way, but that just shows promise. Hey, a blank slate to start your day. Beautiful. So let's recap. Nklazuka represented KZN beautifully, and Zuzo Mkhize captured a serene countryside awakening. That's what the Midlands feels like for me. Rising sun spinning across beautiful warm hues over that landscape, just absolutely beautiful. Then over in Mfuleni in Cape Town, Apiwe and Simbi, good morning, Apiwe again, photographed this morning, light breaking over the bustling intersection, soft amber tones filtering through some scattered clouds. You can feel the energy of the city waking up there. And then finally we go back to Umhlanga now in KZN, Joey showcasing a tranquil coastal sunrise where streaks of gold and pastel blues painted that sky, creating a calm and picturesque start to the day. I like that tone for our day, so thank you so much for sharing what it looks like outside your window. If you're out on a beach, if you're out on a mountain, if you're out on a bustling city street, anywhere in Mzansi, we want to see it. Share your sunrise with us, 063-036-9649. Now I think we can start officially calling this a Klein Vrydag, please. Ladies, can we kickstart the early weekend with a performance?
Let's start your Klein Vrydag right here in, of course, our Joburg studio, Samsung DQS. And right now, we're about to have someone perform for you guys. He said, I'm here to perform Dangerous. Everybody, make some noise. Put your hands together. It's Langa Mavuso.
Yeah. Hard to play. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Hey, it's so dangerous. The love is so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. I said it's treacherous, treacherous. I don't know if it's love or lust till everything combust. Do you know, do you know? I'm with you every night or not. We don't know if it's love or lust until everything combusts. Cool my ginger, whisper to my ginger. Since I seen you on Tinder, cool my ginger. Picture perfect. Shopping the maxim, frame it on the koala koala. Was a land was yawa, was a little lava yawa. It goes. It's so dangerous, it's so dangerous, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous, it's so dangerous, it's so dangerous. I said I couldn't. If you feel me like you're not gonna think so, and if I feel it won't be a problem. Whoever says, I say if I do what I do, never know. So spend even in the bar, so dangerous, it's 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 so dangerous. Say your love. It's so dangerous. Your love is so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Your love is so dangerous. So dangerous. So dangerous.
It's my feel-good breakfast show. Welcome back. It's your feel-good breakfast show right here. It's Expresso on S3. And we've got so much good energy and good vibes going in studio because, listen, today we're celebrating something so special, so real. Our incredibly talented crew that show up every single day to make your mornings and our mornings super special.
Yeah, I was thinking about this yesterday. I was in so much pain this whole week. I've been in just ridiculous physical pain. I haven't felt it for a second that I've been on this set. You don't know what it's like to step into a place, and that's due to certain people's faces.
Right.
The energy that we get to plug into for the last 12 years. Some have joined along the way, but we thought it's time to give some flowers. Well, something similar. Each of these awards that we're going to celebrate today, it shines a light on someone who shows up fully, first of all, who they are. I don't think they have a choice. They're those kind of people. Their energy, their confidence, their kindness. And this needs to be a very kind, soft space. And when you're comfortable in your own skin, it changes how you show up for yourself and everyone around you. I think our show proves that every day.
Every day. And you know, in live broadcasting, it's really easy to like get on each other's nerves and panic and just be, but everybody is just so understanding and so lovely with each other, so tender. It is so great to be part of a family that you feel, you feel it's a safe space to land. And today we just want to, like Grace said, give those people their flowers. So we'll be handing out awards inspired by Dove's incredible range that we've been going through for the past while. So let's get into the first award.
Hierdie een is my gunsteling award. Is that
Main at work.
We are talking now about the Everglow Award.
Yep.
Okay. Now this award is for our fellow employee who lights up every room when they enter. They are certainly confident in their skin, and their skin has done some miles on this earth. They have been inspired by Dove's glowing shower gel. That's what inspired us to give them the Everglow Award. Please, can we get a drum roll to set the tone? Our Ever Award winner is Worm Henny! Now, if you've been watching the show, every now and then we'll feature a little snippet of Worm Henny fixing something somewhere on the set.
That's right.
He never leaves our set.
Sure. Hy is die eerste persoon hier. Hy groet my met 'n glimlag elke oggend.
En 'n koppie?
Tee of koffie.
Ja, jy weet mos.
Ag, Henny, we love you so much.
Ons waardeer jou. He is absolutely amazing.
Honestly, the foundation of Expresso.
Yeah,
All
without
right.
a doubt.
Award 2, this is the Nurturing Caregiver Award. There's so many caregivers in this space, but there's one particular person that we want to shine a light on. We want to recognize the person who shows up to do what they do, but make sure that everybody around them is also taken care of too. It really is just part of the heart of the studio. Of course, inspired by Dove's Nourishing Care Shower Gel. Just as it takes care of our skin, this individual takes care of our entire soul, body, and mind. Please, let's get a drum roll in. And the winner is
Oh, Oki Ox, he is one of the newer members of our team. We steal his thunder every day. He cooks non-stop. He then has to explain to the likes of us how to make these meals that he has spent hours creating in 7 minutes so we can steal his thunder live on air. He has all the time in the world for us, and he is probably under one of the most pressured jobs.
So much pressure.
We cook so much on the show next to amazing chefs, and he's the one who gives us that punching power.
True.
Ox, we love you, man. Thank you for always having the time for just a little word, a little hug, or a little reassurance.
That's
we love you,
right.
man.
Okay, Ox, we love you so much. All right, let's move on to award number 3. Now, this person, okay, I don't want to get into who it is just yet, but it's the Pressure Absorber Award. And if we could describe this person as anything, it's exactly that. This award is for the crew member who stays calm under stress, basically the rock that keeps everybody grounded, and they take on the challenges without breaking a sweat. It doesn't even look like a day in the job, and also remains cool, calm, and collected. Of course, inspired by the anti-stress shower gel by Dove. Let's get that drum roll in. And the winner is Bianca!
You saw B all dressed up just a moment ago. She runs our social media with an iron fist.
Sure.
So the only time you will ever see her even mildly irritated is when one of us noisy people is talking while she's trying to record content. Because they've literally got seconds to do their job.
Yep.
That's what it demands. But she is always as cool and calm as a cucumber under pressure. And we rely so much on what she does every day. So thank you for being our calm center.
Also just such a cool person.
She
Me and I
is.
got to catch up the other day. I said, whoa, man, you're awesome.
Too
And
cool for school.
congratulations, right? Congrats on that award. Award number 4, shall we
All
do?
right, this one I'm going to say is a slightly more personal dedication because this is what he gives me. It's the Energy Reviver Award. This award is for the person whose demeanor lifts the mood instantly. They bring the vibes, they bring the laughter, absolutely everywhere they go. And this one is inspired by Dove's Reviving Shower Gel. This person revived my energy, in fact.
Sure.
The Energy Reviver Award goes to... Nature Boy! It's our very own Ryle. I think for him to walk amongst the mortals in a physical sense, but take the time. He offers advice to all of us. He's out there giving sports massages to people. He is giving diets to people. He is working so hard to help the people around him access the health that he has been privileged enough to access. It's his life's mission, and he has changed my physical journey completely because of his influence. So I'm so grateful, brother. Thank you, man.
Also, just such a warm and beautiful human
he's a good
being
guy.
in every single way. Congrats, Raul. We'll give you that award tomorrow. And the last award is the Extra Mile Award. Now, this award is for the person whose ideas and energy and also solutions, most importantly, always just go above and beyond, putting in that extra effort to make everything super seamless. And of course, inspired by Dove's Gentle Scrub Shower Gel.
So now we had to have a disclaimer, albeit he is a Pirates supporter. Okay, so that does make this a little bit of a dicey, and almost a dicey. Luckily, there were enough Buccaneers on the awards panel. Can we please get a drum roll, please, for the recipient of our Extra Mile Award, Brian! He's probably outside doing something right now.
100%.
I love it. He's the first face I see every day. And then, of course, he checks in first to see if I've featured Pirates in our sports news report. And then I tell him I'm not the sports producer who actually writes the news, but I will mention it, which is why I constantly mention Pirates. Now, I love him, his enthusiasm, and he's just taken on so much within this space. So we appreciate the work that you do every day. And he's a great father and sets an amazing example in that space for me as well. So thank you, my brother.
Yes, halala, Mr. Kamalo, my namesake as well. We're family now. We're locked in, okay? So let's see their reactions right now. They are the recipients of our Dove Awards for today. And honestly, it's been such a joy to give it to you.
This
From
is
now
a thing
onwards,
now.
100%.
Congratulations, Brian.
Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
I don't know what to say. It's unexpected, but I feel great.
Each cupcake, that's 2 hours, 40 minutes.
That's for you.
Cute, man.
Okay, this is for you.
Oh my god, don't tell me. Can I have a look?
Yes.
What? Are you sure it's this all for me? I'm super excited, really. The nutrition shows up to it. This is so sweet. I appreciate this. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I'm super excited. Thank you.
The Pressure Absorber Award for the crew member who stays calm under stress, basically the rock that keeps everyone grounded. Wow, okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess that just comes with the job. So everyone's got to stay calm when things get a bit chaotic and busy. So thanks, Dave.
It's all about the leg, baby.
Thank you, Dove.
Hey, I just would like to say thank you, Dave. Thank you for caring and nourishing our skins.
Oh,
Raul
man.
with those dance moves, I'm done.
There is a lot of love. Hopefully, I'm going to make Raul wear that shirt every time we do a gig together now, just so I can rip him off. That is amazing. But to all of you, thank you so much. I mean, there is so much going on in this space. It would be impossible to maintain this beautiful energy without everybody. And there's a reason why people come onto this show and have life-changing experiences. And we forget because we live in this space. But it's good to take a step back every once in a while. And
I love that. So shout out to everybody, even those that didn't get the awards today. We see you, we appreciate you on the ground, upstairs, in Joburg and beyond. We know that feeling great in your skin empowers you to show up with absolute confidence. And those were just a few of our amazing team members that are invaluable in bringing our show to life every single day. And a shout out to Dove for really just giving the flowers to true beauty that goes beyond appearance. All right, now we're going to head over to Josie to find out exactly what's to come.
Dove with 1/4 moisturizer, which cares like cream for 24-hour nourished skin.
Your skin's looking glowy.
Glowing. Dove, the #1 bar, recommended by dermatologists.
Oh, thank you so much, KTZ Foshizi. We love good stories, and Mzansi, we want your story to be even better because more wins and more thrills when you play Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and the new Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot this Thursday. Buy your tickets now in store or on nationallottery.co.za. There's the mobile app, there's cell phone banking, there's so many different options, but all of these details that I've told you are on our Expresso social media pages. So go and check them out, please, and get yourself in the running to win by playing Daily Lotto for an estimated 400,000 Rand jackpot and Daily Lotto Plus for an estimated 150,000 Rand jackpot today. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we still got a whole lot more goodness right here on your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Get ready to spin and win with World Sports Betting. Every Friday morning on Expresso, one lucky viewer will walk away with up to 5,000 Rand in cash. Want in? Simply head to the competition post on Expresso's Facebook, Instagram or X pages and answer the weekly question and include hashtag World Sports Betting. Don't miss your chance to turn your Friday morning into a winning one. T's and C's apply and can be found at expressoshow.com. World Sports Betting, where every spin could be a win.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We all know, but we don't want to admit, the fact that winter is definitely settling in. The weather's changing rapidly and stormy weather definitely is being noted in multiple provinces across South Africa. And it's just all too tempting to hit snooze just to stay in bed for those extra 10 minutes. But luckily for us, Woolworths has got us covered with breathable cotton and those cozy textures that really make staying in bed feel completely effortless and very tempting every day. And that's why we brought in interior designer Rudy Jordan from House of Apex to basically share his expert tips on the latest trends for the season. Rudy, welcome.
Thank you, Carissa.
This setup at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
That was so wrong of you guys because
Exactly.
everybody wanted to climb into this bed.
Yeah, and you want to stay in bed, and that's what winter is all about, really.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about what we're seeing before us because I'm curious about the biggest trends. Autumn-winter 26 brings its own thing. What are we looking at and how can we incorporate it into our house?
So winter is all about soft luxury, and you want to create this really luxurious boutique feel in your bedroom.
I love the sound of
And
that.
you can achieve that very easily by just looking at the textures and the colors that we are seeing that are trending worldwide. So beautiful faux furs, your deep charcoals, deep chocolates, those are the color trends that you want to look at.
I was going to say the colors are very moody compared to the light, airy things that we've had throughout summer. And does that kind of add to the atmosphere in the room?
Oh, absolutely. You want to create that cocoon effect. But you can also look at incorporating other colors like sage greens or your soft beiges.
Yeah.
Those are also really warm colors. But to me, winter's about dark, you're having that moody feel, as you say.
Absolutely. I mean, it's always overcast. The sun sets super early as well. You might as well bring it into the home. Now, when it comes to color and textures that you've mentioned, you know, I came in just obsessing over this pillow in particular.
So beautiful.
It is so
It's
soft.
soft to the skin. If you don't have pets, then this is a good second.
Agreed.
And yeah, and again, they come in two different colors, which are great.
And the
deep chocolate
blanket
brown.
complements it as well, hey?
Yes, with a blanket. This is a dark chocolate that we are seeing over here.
Gorgeous.
And then another texture that is great is the knitted weaves for throws.
Wow.
So those are also beautiful to layer the two together. That creates your depth that you are after.
Oh, I love that. And it's done so effortlessly as well. So from the new Woolworths homeware range that we're seeing before us, which pieces really stand out for you instantly?
Well, there are actually four things that I want to look at
Please tell me.
when I want to buy my items online or on the app. The first thing would be your bedding. So the luxurious bedding, you have a 200, 400 and a 600 thread count that you can choose from. So that's great luxury. And then you want to entice the other senses. So you want to think about the smell of your room as well. So we have beautiful diffusers that can also be used, and also think about the dark woods. Those are the scents that you want to have. And then the third one is good lighting. So you want to have warm, soft lighting in your bedroom. And then other beautiful furniture pieces is something like this beautiful mirror as well.
I love
that
it.
has this beautiful sort of routed frame that is just beautiful.
And speaking about textures, Rudy, I mean, it's apparent everywhere and the colors carry across as well. I personally love lighting a candle in the evening.
Yes.
It sets the mood, hey?
It does, for sure. And it's that soft glimmer of the flame that is just so beautiful and soft to set you in the mood for going to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it is. You have to wind down from the day that
Sure.
you've just had and make sure the overhead lighting is off. We're not doing that. Light the lamp, light the candle, and let the smells take on over. And then snuggle up as well. All right, key elements. Well, how do you put this together? Because loads of pillows, loads of blankets, and all the rest, the rugs as well. What are we looking at?
It's all about the layering. So you
Yeah.
have your soft cottons, your faux fur throws or scatter cushions.
Yeah.
And then you can also layer it with some beautiful warm rugs and the lighting and the scents as mentioned.
Beautiful. I mean, the colors, the textures, everything comes together so well. If you could choose one that you love, what are you going for?
Oh,
Only one.
definitely the faux fur
We're going to have to
throw.
fight over this.
You want to cuddle up and you want to stay in bed as long as possible. Relax.
Yes.
Use your winter to really rejuvenate and get ready for spring and summer.
I love that. Hibernation season is upon us. We want you to be able to relax in absolute luxury and style. And I love that you've made it so accessible because usually it's only the hotel stays that get us to that point. but our homes can too.
Oh, absolutely. And you don't necessarily have to spend a lot of money on it. You can have less, but have good quality. That's all that I'm after.
Yes, really, quality over quantity. And Mzansi, we want you to take a moment to pause and reset with Woolworths Autumn Winter 26 home collection. And of course, you can shop the latest bedroom decor in store, online and on the app. I'd highly recommend going in store though, so you can feel the textures of everything.
Absolutely, because I mean, you're going to load your trolley to the brim.
Very tempting to do so. Rudy, thank you so much for coming through. We appreciate it and definitely feel pretty ready for hibernation season to come.
Thank you, Carissa.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, my feel-good family. We are in the final hour of the show. And before we say goodbye, we were like, we must talk all things Tropica. Now, she has made a name for herself on screen, but Amanda du-Pont's journey goes far beyond acting. She's also the founder of a very successful skincare brand, someone who has built her own space in business and a voice that continues to grow in the wellness space. Now, she is stepping into something completely different as she joins Tropica Island of Treasure Season 12. Before we chat to her, let's take a look at this.
Hi, my name's Amanda du-Pont. I'm an actress, and what excites me the most about this competition is the island! I'm always excited to be on an island. The competition, guys, wish me luck. I'm very excited because this competition is going to get to show that I'm actually really funny. I'm a goofball. I think my strengths of how I will win this competition is my approach to life. I may not know something, but how I adapt, how I equip myself, how I'm disciplined, dedicated, I'm a hard worker, and also I enjoy my life. What will challenge me in this competition is I complain a lot. But just because I complain doesn't mean I don't push. And also my general knowledge. I feel like Tropica Island of Treasure has a lot of general knowledge component. I feel like if they ask me, for example, what special fish is like native to this land, I'll be like, Nemo. I'm looking for someone who has an all-round, well-faceted aspect of life. So I'm not necessarily looking for someone who's just fit or a buff person who's strong. I want a hustler. If you're a hustler, me and you, let's go, baba. I want to win. I want to prove that I can do this. And also, the prize would be great.
Amanda, welcome to your Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Thank you for having me. What a wonderful intro.
Incredible. I mean, I was watching that little clip now. What stood out for me, you said, I'm funny.
Well, I think that's why I joined Tropica. I'm like, people don't know my real personality.
Yes.
And I think obviously for professional reasons on Instagram, on socials and like acting, we put up a professional front. And one of my I'm down to earth and I'm super goofy and I'm really funny. And I think a show like this is going to get to show the real personality, which I'm excited about.
The personality behind the camera.
Yes.
Okay, so we also said you are a very successful brand, very successful businesswoman. Why do you think this is the right time for you to head on over to the island?
I think I've been stuck in Lelive for about 2.5 years and focusing on business. So I've been really away from the public. And I think it will be really great for our community and customers to get to know the face behind the brand, the personality, and also the endurance and pushing through really tough times. I believe people fall more in love with you when you show your weaknesses, your strengths, when you're down, when you're trying really hard, when you're picking up your mat and get off. And I think it will be wonderful, not just for me personally as a brand, but also Lelive as a brand, for the community to be like, yo, what a champ. She tried.
What a girl. We love
she
her.
Tried.
That's all that matters.
Yes.
Okay, you're talking about strengths and weaknesses. What are your biggest strengths and weaknesses going to the island?
My biggest strength is no matter how bad a situation is,
you're going to have fun.
I'm going to have fun and I'm going to laugh.
Yes.
Okay? We're going to laugh.
Okay.
My biggest weakness, running.
Really?
I hate running because I just feel like I'm a tiny girl already. You know, being part Asian, it's like, it's just going to make
I know that's struggle.
the shape leave us and nothing behind. But so I think I'll struggle with the running. But other than that, I'm excited for a new challenge. This is like, I don't know, it feels like Hunger Games. Like the survivor of the beach, you know? So I'm excited to challenge myself and see how it goes.
Okay, so you said swimming is your weakness. How are you?
Running.
Running, sorry, not swimming. How are you training for this? Are we doing a 5K every morning?
Well, you'll see.
You said we try. That's all that matters.
To be honest, I'm not really training, but naturally I've trained all my life. I work out in the gym. And I think also in looking for a partner, I'm looking for a very strong man. So that you have to be clever so that he can carry me.
Oh,
and
like
I can
physically carry.
Yeah, and then I'll be strategic.
So when it comes to all the mind games and the puzzles, that's where
I come in.
And then you're going to
and then all the strong stuff, he better run. He better swim.
Oh, there's the strategy. Okay, quickly to that camera, shoot your shot to your partner, the strong one.
Listen, partner, I'm looking for a buff guy, but with agility, that you can run, you can swim, that you can go the extra mile when I can't anymore. I'm looking for someone who can put me on their shoulders and I will be the brains. And we're going to win.
There we go. Shoot your shot.
Exactly.
You obviously are leaving behind your routine, even your business, for a short while.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to achieve on the island, leaving all of that behind?
I think the most important thing in a competition like this is to challenge yourself. This competition is really hard, and it's really not about who you are, like what you've achieved in your career before. Anyone can win, and that's what this competition has proved.
Right.
So for me, I'm just excited to challenge myself in really tough situations. And with Tropica, it could be a literal puzzle, or it could be like a 5K swim. You never know what you're going to get. And for me, the most exciting is to always, and that's what gym and training for me is about, and achieving goals is, can you take yourself to the next challenge? And if you can do that, I will leave with the feeling that I can achieve anything. So this for me is personal. Yeah.
And you know what? It could also be the relationship with your partner. That could also be the struggle. That could also be a game all in itself.
Well, that's it. How well do you work in a team? No man is an island. You can achieve all you can on your own, but you've really got to sync with someone and work together towards a common goal.
And every celebrity contestant that comes on here that I chat to, I say, who do you think is your biggest competition? But before you answer, there's always been a common denominator and answer. So I want to see if we got a home run here and you pick the same person.
Probably standard, what everyone will say is like Caster Semenya or Francois Hogard because they are athletes, and I think that's not true. If you look at last season's winners, they were the underdogs in the beginning, and I think the real answer is you never know. It could be the tiniest little girl. It could be, and I find that the beauty of this competition is you don't know.
Never know. And Amanda du-Pont, you know what? You never know. You could be the winner.
I mean, this little old me.
The little old me. I'm
Could
looking
be.
at the winner. Good luck. We're so excited to support
you.
you and watch you. Caster Semenya, Francois Hogard for woo.
Guys, I'm so scared.
There we go, my feel-good family. Amanda du-Pont is heading on over to the island, season number 12. And if you guys happen to miss Tropica Island search on Monday, Reunion Island with my girls Zanzan and Sashi Naidu, well, take a look at this.
This week, in search of the next location, I'm in Reunion Island with Sashi Naidu, winner of season 2 and an All-Stars contestant.
That's right. We'll be in search of the best beaches, resorts, and activities that Reunion Island has to offer.
Beautiful! I am the coolest girl in Reunion Island. Me and Sash Bash. Catch our journey every Monday evening at 6. Repeat Tuesday at 2 p.m. on S3. It's going to be smooth.
Well, we want a little smooth right here, and we are loving avocados right now because the avo season is bigger and longer, and we are savoring it. Avocados have a way of turning even the simplest meals into something that feels a little more indulgent and obviously really, really healthy. And this season, it's not just about adding an avo, it's about rethinking how we use that avo. We are taking one of the biggest food trends of the moment and giving it a little bit of an avo twist, a quick and flavor-packed pickled avo. Whoa, this might just become your go-to for salads, for burgers, for grazing boards, something you just mash it on a piece of sourdough.
Or something you just eat out of the jar.
100%. I love, Jay Something gave me the joy of pickling when I did a cooking thing with him, and he introduced me to cutting through the fats and not wasting food. I love that. And I'm thinking this would be great for an avo that's kind of on the end of its life cycle.
100%.
Don't let it go to waste. But any avo seems to shine in whatever mode. So how do we,
100%.
this is a great way to learn how to pickle. So how do we start?
We start with our pickling liquid because that needs to cool down before we jar it.
Okay, so this is our cooled pickling liquid that we'll use for later.
So
okay.
into the pot over here, I'm adding some water, some apple cider vinegar. So you do need an acidic component. So you could use apple cider vinegar, you could use brown vinegar, you could use white vinegar, you could red wine vinegar, white wine vinegar, depending on the application and the product that you're trying to pickle.
Apple cider vinegar, so good for your gut. The mother.
Beautiful.
It is in there. If you can include it in any way possible, do it. Because we want to layer in the healthier, and that's why we're using the avo, and we always focus on the avo. It is so rich in monounsaturated fats. It is like a health bomb. It supports heart health, brain function, and even help you feel fuller for longer. It's a source of dietary fiber, which we need. Vitamin K, we know K1 and K2, so important for our body to heal, to grow. We've got biotin in there as well. And being naturally cholesterol and sodium free, it is the smartest feel-good snack ever.
I mean, can you think of anything better? You know?
No, I do love avos a lot. And I love the fact that my kids have gotten an avo train, and it's just a blessing that we produce some of the best avos in the world.
And almost all year round, which is fabulous. And that's why this is so great, because a lot of people, again, will go out and buy more than they need. And this is a great way to use them.
Nothing gets wasted.
So,
okay.
Just to run you up to speed, we had the apple cider vinegar and the water in the pot.
Great.
Low and steady heat. You don't want to overdo it with
Okay, we don't want to break it down
It's
too
literally
much.
just infusing all this goodness that we're adding to it. So into there, I've added some chili flakes. So that's optional. You know, I just love... I think avos are such a beautiful vessel for things like a bit of chili, bit of garlic.
Egg yolk, chili, and avo. You don't understand.
That's basically been the show today. Eggs and avo.
Eggs and avo, baby. I'm here for that. But what I like about the smoked chili flakes, it takes a bit of the heat off.
Yes.
So it's a warmth as opposed to a kind of a furnace.
Exactly.
Which is great.
And that just leads back to the idea of making sure that the liquid, the goodness that you're pickling your ingredients in, there's that absolute balance in it.
Okay.
You know, it's not all the way acidic, it's not all the way sweet, it's not all the way salty, it's right in the middle. and that's the sweet.
And I suppose you've got to feed the fermentation.
Exactly.
And this is what we are doing now.
So we're adding a little bit of salt for flavor, and then what I'm going to do is just give it a little bit of a stir, take it off the heat, and into that we are going to add some beautiful honey, and that's going to feed our...
Is this the firecracker hot honey that we had earlier that burnt both of you?
Should we get Carissa back into to test?
I'm going to send her home with a jar of this to take home and eat for the rest of the week.
So you'll see, Graham, that I've taken the saucepan off the heat before adding my honey. Again, it's such a beautiful product that you don't want to obliterate it with too much heat. So let it cool down off the heat, add your honey, give that a little bit of a stir, and then that's going to go.
And then just let it cool.
Let it cool.
Okay, just for the sake of TV, very quickly, we've obviously sterilized our container there.
Very important. So sterilizing, you can do very simply a pot on the stove with a little bit of water, invert your jar, and that gets it nice and sterilized with the steam. I'm going to move that to the side. You can chop the avos in half, into quarters.
I think chunkier the better,
Chunkier the better.
I love that.
Let's put that into our jar quickly. Okay. You could even add them whole.
All right, well, we're going to continue this beautiful process and then try and convince Carissa to come and have a taste test. As always, scan along, create along, and have a whole lot of fun. Locally grown and incredibly versatile avocados bring both nutrition and indulgence to every meal. And if you're looking to switch things up this avo season, this pickled avo is a great place to start that journey. A simple addition that can completely transform the way that you build your meals. So whether it's later to lunch, add it to your favorite dishes, or maybe just enjoy it straight from the jar, which is fine, it's all about bringing a little more flavor and satisfaction in every meal. Just add an avo. And for more delicious avo inspiration, visit avocado.co.za. Follow at I Love Avo SA. And remember to add an avo.
Time to add our avos.
Exactly.
Back for more and straight into Turkey. Chad Jones returns to the Tropica world.
Happy to have a smooth time, you know what I'm saying, Bob? Let's go.
Let's go, friend. He talks sun, surprises, and everything Tropica Island search.
Everywhere we go, it's just view. Aesthetic. It's crazy.
Escape to the stories this Tuesday, 21 April on Expresso, 6 to 9 a.m. on S3.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
We gotta make sure you feel good, so we're ending off the show on a high.
And of course, we have Langa Mavuso here. He's saying, I'm singing Godspell. Put your hands together. Woo!
Myself again. I thought I'd found a friend. I'm on my knees again, broken and afraid. Lord, can I call again? Emptiness, it's pain. Can you be my strength? 'Cause I believe we can make it. Sanjululu moya wam, gogo kuhle kungokwakho. wena, wena. Hlanjulula umoya wami, konke okuhle kungokwakho, wena, wena. Spirit, take me home. Ngithi noma ngibheke emuva ngiyakubonga, ngoba akekho omunye ngoba ngiyakholwa kuwe, kuwe ngiyakholwa, amandla akho makhulu siyabonga.
Another feel-good production.
Can you be my strength? Can you be my strength? Can you be my strength? Be my strength. Be my Will you be mine? Will you be mine? You be mine, be mine. Will you be mine? Will you be mine, be mine? Will you be mine? Will you be mine, be mine? Will you be mine? Be my finding myself, yes, be my strength. You be mine, be my
Word, that is why he is nominated Metro FM Awards right over there.
It's true, my friend, and we cannot wait. Make sure that you do tune in this Saturday. It's going to be huge. We cannot wait. And forgive me, it's next Saturday. I want it to be now.
25th of
My
April.
word, 25th of April. However, we wish him all of the best. Thank you for being around our Feel Good Breakfast Show family. We will see you again tomorrow, 6 a.m., where you see superstars like this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.